It was like, I'm hitting the button and it's like not going live, and it's like, do the thing, please. um, First, hi Dan.
I'm immature.
No, I do the exact same thing anytime Kyra goes live. He has the like first points redeem, and I'm always like, I got it. Except for the times where it's like the stream is loading and I'm like refreshing it, like, please, I was here with the chat open, please let me click the thing, and then like error gets or something. I'm like, how the fuck? Hi Ronmu. Did the music just fucking stop when we got out here?
I turned it off, I'm not sure.
Video player. No media loaded. Muted? Did it just fucking break? Okay. I get rid of it. Oh, do I just throw it? No. I don't remember how to bring it back. Oh, God. Okay. Ewo, Ewo. I smile. I am... They broke all of the video players in VR chat, and so a lot of them just fucking play for like 4 minutes and then break. And so this one played for 4 minutes, and then it woke. So I have to go provide my own music. Hi Zvi. Hi Elder. Did I hear my name? I was talking about how when Cairo goes live, I try to get the first, usually, not always, but usually. But sometimes, I'll have his stream open, I'll have it on chat, he will go live, and it's like locked up, it's like not letting me do the thing, and so I'm like refreshing, I have to go to someone else's Twitch, and then I have to come back, and like, that happens in 40 seconds, by then, you, Air, have like, gotten the first redeem, and I'm like, fuck, I hate this thing. Hi Logitech. Hi Alex. Hi Emma. I'm just built diff. Diff being wrong in this case. If you think about it, Yulind would make a good side wife. Yes, because this one is the good wife. I'm going to bed now before you can deny it. Good night, smile. Venusland. Hug, pat, love. It's officially Autism, my favorite season. They broke all the video players in VR chat, as is tradition. Good morning. Just built diff. Being wrong. Morning, Lynn. Day 8, no Yulind. It takes about 30 seconds to unlock from when a stream goes live. Hi, Kyra. Gossiping about me already? Literally, no. I was talking about your stream in the first redeem, but I'm also fast as fuck boy when it comes to first redeems. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I still had to do something. My camera. I did not set up my camera. We'll just do that when we get to it. I am gonna set up this one though. And I'm gonna turn my faces on. Hell yeah. Good lord, look at how much my like vest hangs off my shoulder. Huh. Anyway. Hi Techno. Lin. How are you feeling today? I'm good. Today is the last day of me being alone with the dog. Hi Gana. Hi Global. So I'm a little excited to just offload the dog onto my parents. I love her to death, but she likes a lot of attention and I don't want to give a lot of attention. Forget something, is your refrigerator running? No. Oh my god, the femboy's live, but that works too. I had a dream where you were roasting in a BBQ spit. That's horrible. My mistake. I had a dream where my dad and I were looking for a Taco Bell hotel, and there was a Taco Bell hotel mansion on an active volcano. And we had trouble finding it at first, but once we got out of the car and were climbing around the, volcanic ash, we did find the Taco Bell mansion hotel. So we got back in the car, went to the Taco Bell mansion hotel. You're not allowed to stay there until you take a 20-minute tour. So we took the 20-minute tour, and we're like, this place rules. Let's go get the car and the rest of the people we're staying with. And we were going back, and a grizzly bear attacked the tour group. And so everybody climbed up on their fences, on these 30-foot tall fences. But they couldn't bring their dogs up there. So there was 20 dogs just running around these bears, and these bears were kind of freaked out, not really attacking them. But then this old dog was got right up into the older grizzly bear's face and was barking at it. And the guy next to me on the fence goes, "Red, no! Red, get away!" And the grizzly bear kind of grabbed this dog and just fucking shook it like a terrier. The thing was fucking torn to shreds. And he's like, "Red, no!" And then we went down and we were like, damn, that sucks. But I think all the other dogs got away. And then I woke up. That was my dream today. I'm gonna touch you legally.
Wow. That's a dream.
Oh my goodness, an entire Emma. Yo, I want to touch hello boy with feminine features. Hi Trogdor. Damn that cat, flexible morning techno. I had a dream where Yulind had Butlin jiggle physics. Taco Bell mansion, is it covered in beans? No, it was in an active volcano area. We're talking no vegetation, just volcanic ash and hardened lava. And they built the Taco Bell mansion hotel there. The Taco Bell mansion hotel. Hi, Joe. And this was a dreamer. Okay, good to hear. And Den 2, wowie, what a neat day. Cairo was nonplussed and really hungry. Anyway, let's start stretching. Yuli, can we get spicy potato tacos together? Fuck no. We can get tacos, but spicy? No. That's a lot of detail for a dream. What the freak? I very rarely remember my dreams. Hi, Ronmu. It's very, very rare that I remember. But when I do, I kind of just wake up sitting there just what the fuck? What the fuck? What the freak? Yulind, can we drink Everclear together? Absolutely not. Bro, Taco Bell spice might as well be cumin. Too much! That's too much. You love 3 of those letters? Min? No, I like 4 of those letters. Minum? That's a fun Pokemon. You need another N though. Ronmu on screen, I repeat, Ronmu on screen. Hi, Kaze. Yulind, can we do Everkeep EX together? Is that fucking Destiny? No. Ugh, meow. What is Everkeep in Kaze? Ugh. Ugh. Hi, Harley. I still wonder how much black pepper is too much for this guy. Literally any. Literally any black pepper. I can eat black pepper. I just don't like it. Final Fantasy 14. Which one's the Everkeep? I don't remember it. Actually, Kaze, we were playing Final Fantasy 14 with Cairo yesterday. They finished Heavensward. They did As Is Law and the third trial, Thornton, which was holy fuck, we're there! I want to twerk with you. Twerk with me? Oh, it's a white chow. Quick step on it, Yulind. You can't just say that, Ganna. Can I have spice, but I hate pepper? That big lizard with 2 swords? Oh. Okay, don't say too much more, Kaze, because there's a lot of people here that are specifically going through Final Fantasy right now, so. I was online last night. Damn, I missed it. I can have spice, but I hate pepper. Is that the cute and adorable you I see? Hi, Nick. I just thought the ending was a little abrupt. I was expecting at least another dungeon for the Pope and the shitheads. Well, so here's the thing, Cairo. It's abrupt for an expansion ending if it wasn't an ongoing story, right? It was very much, well, you asked, no, that's fine, that's fine. I'm not mad or reprimanding you at all. I'm just saying, like, oh shit, right, you're in that stuff. But let's keep it vague. That's totally on me. Yeah, we have post 2. Cairo, it was an ongoing story, right? And it wasn't like, this is where it leaves off for a year. It was like, we know in 2 to 3 months, we get the next stuff. So, like, it actually made a lot of sense at the time, because it's like, Nidhogg revives, and it's like, oh shit, when's he going to attack? We're just waiting. Probably 3 months or so. So, like, you know, it actually was really good pacing for back then. I was expecting at least another dungeon for the Pope and the shitheads. So interesting that you liked bobas a lot. People don't like the texture of the tapioca. You know, it's actually funny you say that, Trogdor. Hi, media. My dad didn't like them. I thought my dad, you know, because he's such a garbage gut, he fucking eats anything. But he apparently drank half of the boba tea and was like, I don't want to drink any more of this, and threw the rest away. I didn't know that. He told me recently. And he was like, tell your friend that sends us stuff to not send out those again. I was like, what? But I kind of liked them. Yeah, we have post 2. That the cute and adorable icy fire icy? Nope. It is Ronmu. Now, how are you, Cairo? Alright, he was gonna try bubble tea. I forget about that. I wasn't going to. I did. I had... what was it? The tiger boba tea? Hi, Hobbit. I gotta get through my stretches. I am stalling too much. Ugh. Ugh. What does the skybox look like? Oh, you guys can't really see it here. In this map, you can change the sky. And I've set it to large Earth. So we're like, we're on a space station orbiting real fucking close to Earth. And it's just right there. This map is so pretty to me. We've done 1 lunge of each. Black Tiger Sugar. Who's the other cutie? That is Den Sakura. One of my bestest friends. Den, have I known you for like 5 years?
Yeah, probably. I don't know, when did we meet? A long time ago.
I'm also like, how did we meet? I know it was through Sis, but it was like, was it in VR chat, or was it doing something like, it wasn't Terraria. Was it Unrailed? Oh, was it? Okay, yeah, Risk of Rain.
No, I doubt that. Unrailed was... No, maybe it was... no, it wasn't Divinity 2, but like Divinity 2 is how I like really got to know you.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think it was Risk of Rain.
Oh my god, I keep stepping on my cable.
The thing I do is that my cable, or my tracker, is on my back, right? So what will happen is my cable will go under it, and then I'll bend down and it'll just snag it and just like thunk. I'm like, I hate this so much. Wolfie and the food arriving late, so I might not be able to join. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, but hold out, media. You've got Wolfie and food coming soon. Which I would say is like the boba tea. Wait, does Yara think all your throne gifts are from one person? No, he doesn't. I have told him if it's like an Amazon thing, they know about Throne. If it's a direct, like, with my name on it, not, well, I guess all the things have my name on it, but, he knows that a few people like Cairo and Ellie have my address for things that can't go through Throne. So he knows if it's food, it's like, one of those two. I'm good, how are you, Nick? Dude, that's how I felt last night in the one cutscene. We're on the moon! I'm 5k points away from Yulind. Hell yeah. Edge. I'm good, Cairo is best cutie. Sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes. Yuli, is there anything else I should do tomorrow before post Heaven's Word, by the way? I mean, so there's a lot of side raids you should do. You could stream them. I think for the sake of stream, you should not do the side raid stuff on stream, but like the Alexander stuff with the big robot bubble, that would be great to do. There's also a thing called Sky Pirates that would be good to do, that will unlock some additional raids that are just genuinely good stories. The Alexander story is really fun. Den is one of Yulind's only mods. Ah, he knows strangers online are buying you things. You just don't know they're all not safe for work. He has never seen any not safe for work stuff. My mother has, although technically she didn't see something coming through Throne. She saw something that I bought not safe for work. Oh boy. Sky Pirates. I'm going to keep lunging till he finishes his lunges. That set of raids is peak. Alexander and Sky Pirates are both really, really good. Wait, did you ever do Bahamut? You never did Coils, did you? Yulind. Okay. This works out because I haven't set the other camera yet. You might want to do that before post Heavensward. Should I do Coils? Yeah, and keep in mind, Micaiah really wants to see that. I think it'd be good too. And stream it. You will be stabbed if you don't stream it. Look. Oh my god, she's huge! So from...
Oh my god, sorry. That was not...
So the camera's over there, so it's fine. But I looked up and there was nothing but underboob, and I was like, I didn't know Den was that big. Okay. We'll put the camera there. Should I do Coils and Jimmy? Okay, Micaiah's been yelling at him to do Coils for weeks now. Yes, I think before post Heavensward, you should do Coils. You liked what he saw? Oh, of course I did. Oh wow, chat's missing out. Well, I mean, y'all know how to see it. You just get in here. Oh.
Yulind, please. I'm about to hit 50.
I finished my lunges. I finished them.
What? I can't believe you did.
I'm sorry. I'm really bad at being like, because I did 1 and then 2 and then yapped and then 2 more and I was like, okay, we're done. Then I got distracted. We're at just this easy hamstring stretch, which is just to loosen our legs up. Oh, my legs look very weird with this. Ugh. Okay. Think your legs are already pretty loose. Okay, Ganna, Jesus. What the fuck? Ganna's so mean. Ugh. You don't fit! I'm chibi! Chibi-Lin, let's go. I'm gonna boom boom in my little grenade shorts. I tried to show Foss that earlier, but he wasn't in Discord. If he'd been in a call, I would have joined and, like, used the soundboard. And then probably clipped it and sent it to you. What, you spread them every day? Hi, Razki. Thank you for the follow. Miniland, huh? I sent him the sound? Okay, good. What did he say to it? Do you see his BDSM shield or hear it? No, I didn't. No, I did hear it a little bit. Because at one point he was like, who's talking? Who keeps talking? And I was like, is it your grenades talking? And he's like, no, my grenades don't talk. He was still trying to figure out what was talking, so. He has a Dommy Mommy shield, Lamau. That's funny. No touches. My endgame goal is to get a full set of free gear. I don't know if you can do it, but I want it now. So what, just have like 4 pieces of armor, your weapon, your shield, and your grenade all talking to you? It's the fucking schizo goal, dude. Yes. Why? You will literally go crazy, Kyra. That's the type of thing that's like, this is a good idea that sounds stupid and fun, and then you actually do it. You get up to 3 pieces of gear, and you're like, I regret this, and I don't want to do this anymore. So Cairo coded. That is just like the major regret goal that's like, why would you do that to yourself? Did you think this through at all? Hammy stretch. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. I think I hear my dog snoring outside my door. I do. I believe in him. He becomes something that'll get locked in the basement. You guys are one of those people that do anything for the bit? Oh, 100%. Even though he'll regret it half the time. And then he'll complain about it. And never be like, dumbass, you did this to yourself. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ronmu, we're all doing our stretches together. We're all doing squats right now. You're kind of just sitting there. Come on, dude. Be part of the team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why this joke is so dumb, but it's so funny to me. When it's like Leon here and he doesn't have arms, I'm like, come on, man, do the plank. Come on. And he's just like, what the fuck, dude? Is this as small as you can go? This is fine. I'm saying you need to go. Oh my god, you're minuscule. I'm actually kind of sitting here like, I always imagine Den smaller than myself. I always imagine her like top of her head here to me. But Big Den's kind of nice too. Pocket Den? Earworm Den. He doesn't want you to throw him against the wall. What have we done? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought I was 5'6" for so long. I'm still sad that I'm actually 5'7". I do things for the bit, but I do it to bring pain to others, as well as I had everyone go, how are you a masochist and a sadist at the same time? You're so tall, damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Fortune. Now, how big can they make their model? Yeah. I am free. That is why I'm lost. Holy! I am enjoying the view less because there's just squishy chow in my face. Hell yeah. Hi, Scriggles. I did not expect the Chow to be able to get that big either. The Chow became fucking planet-sized. Dekai. You're welcome, Yulind. Thank you for steppies. Okay. I think we have 2 more squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Get the worst thing over. Get the plank done. Time are we at? Oh, I just missed 26. We'll wait till 26:30. Thank you for steppies. Damn. I don't think I ever noticed how big my fucking head is compared to the rest of me. 3 minutes. 26:30 to 29:30. I don't know if I want somebody that big, right? Like when you're up to their shin, that's like too big. But when like Botland, okay, eek 'em. But I do like it when they're taller. I'm not saying Yulind's in the Giants. I'm just saying he's going to be if Den keeps this up. Okay. I'm not into Giants, but I am into Den. So if Den was a giant, it'd be like, I'm into Giants now. Because you're so used to your ass being your biggest feature. What the heck? Walking 75 consecutive.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, you can't just say that all the time. Blink. What the heck?
That's me turning it into a competition and cheating, sweeping your arms out from under you. We are almost halfway. We are almost at 28. Hi, Scriggles. 90 more seconds. Love. Ruined their concentration. I love how fucking literal concentration is in Baldur's Gate. Where it's really like, you smacked them. You broke their concentration, their spell fucking ended. 1 more minute. You still haven't shown off that maid outfit? I need a maid outfit, but we're waiting for the model update. Oh god. 30 more seconds! Concentration is wild in D&D. 25 seconds. You slapped them and challenged them to fisticuffs. You broke their concentration on a spell that is nuke. I'll get there. Went to bed at like 7 a.m. Waiting for the dick update, I see. I'm just spending years in school learning how to think hard. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I have little nub legs. Look at these fucking things. Loudland? Oh, is it loud because I had my face against the ground? I think Den's spine broke. Took her headset off to get a drink, probably. Woke up at like 9:30. Hi, Alterator. You ate your mic for a second? I did hear that it sounded kind of like muffled and just like rah, 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 rah. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. You know what? She's just flexible. I'm in Yulind. I don't care what I look like when I'm adjusting my trackers, so I'm not going off camera for this. You guys can just see me twist my legs. Oh, look at that. My ankle broke, I guess. Even though it's just a fucking peg. Calibrate. Okay. Real and true, it's okay. I like hearing that sweet voice of yours. He's breaking his rules. They're not breaking the rules because, I mean, I don't need to be sexy in this thing. Honestly, I think if I was sexy in this thing, it'd be a little more weird, right? If I was sitting there, like, doing poses and just like, oh, guys, stretching is so hard. Look at my butt. And this thing's just like... I couldn't take you seriously. Do not sex the chibi. Sexy with this thing would just 100% be silly. It would 100% just be like, we're being goofballs. It'd be funny if everyone was expecting maid outfit for main model, but you got it for Yulind instead. I haven't planned many outfits for this one. I would have to learn how to do outfits. I think GD like custom made this for the chibi outfit, and so I'd have to like learn how to make clothes, which in the chibi outfit they don't really need to be advanced, but Yulind, why did you bring this outfit to the group ERP session? You know how it works, Trogdor. I wear what you tell me to. You brought this outfit to the group ERP session. God, I'm so small, the camera's like difficult to put in the right spot. Thank you. We'll do that. Anchor local. You can see the YouTube video I'm playing right now. Okay, okay. Let's get ready to walk. Start. That's so late. Jeez, get some more sleep. Okay. Okay. We click that. Click that. Click this. We can start walking. We're starting with a Minecraft video. Now I can increase speed. Hi, Octomage. Yulind, why did you bring this outfit? I know what I'm bringing. I tell you not to bring anything, sir. You literally put me in this outfit. This is your fault. So, need any furries in the group? Yourself, I live. Hi, Leon. Scriggles, we don't need anything. But we always want certain things. Like a Scriggles. We always want Scriggles. Yourself, morning, Leon. Hi, my father didn't leave me. Hi, Ty, we're walking. We're walking right now. Morning, Gana. Oh boy, walk time. Sleep, what's that? His mining is craft. Free as fuck. What? Scriggles, I'm shocked. Scriggles, I didn't know. We're walking. I really want to do more Minecraft videos. But fuck, they take so long to do. Holy shit, I'm a furry! I watched the movie the other day. It was interesting. I still haven't watched it. Io? Are you since when? I think for Minecraft recording. I don't think I'm gonna make any more videos myself. I think I might trick my friends into making them. So I've mentioned it to Pet Yuki. I've mentioned it to Hoyo. That if they were ever like bored out of their minds, bye Ronwu, thank you for hanging out for stretches. If they're ever bored out of their minds and want to just like stream making Minecraft paths, I would be down to like record with it. Purification, are you since when? Yes, for most of my life. And what the fuck, you didn't tell me there were furries here! Oh no, Ronwu. I've been playing a ton of Minecraft. Mostly writing code to automate mining and farming with computer craft. And here I thought you were just a puppy. Instead of walking, it's just speedrunning the Ender Dragon. You know what's funny, Fortune? When it comes to playing Minecraft, I don't actually give a shit about, like, getting good gear, getting enchants. I just want to build, like, cool-looking stuff. Like, I want to build pathways like this. The last time I played, I just built a trebuchet in my backyard. Did it serve any purpose? No. But I had a cool fucking trebuchet. Fucking furries. Instead of walking, and here I thought you were just a puppy. Scriggles is a puppy, but has other models. I'm more furry than human in VR chat. Sounds like we're made for each other. I'm shocked. Who would have guessed there were furries in VR chat? I'm not a builder. I just grind out achievements. I hate building, so I just live in a hole in the ground next to somebody's house. I devil-gated. Cairo, you're just lying. Cairo, you had one of the cooler houses on the Minecraft server. You literally built a fucking, like, space elevator to, like, a set of floating islands that was kinda nice looking. Hey, Devil. See, Sumi plays more satisfactory. It's all about ore refinement factory and energy production. There's a Minecraft server? There was, 400 days ago. There's not anymore. But we did do a Minecraft server 400 days ago. I am also much more of a satisfactory player, Octal Mage. And satisfactory is like a perfect balance between letting you build what the fuck ever because it's so block-based, but also like not being just entirely block-based and it's snapping pre-built stuff together. Yeah, but like if I could have just lived in a hole gathering resources and you built the elevator, that would be preferred, Lamau. Well, it's satisfactory. Oh, satisfactory in Minecraft. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've heard about that mod and it's very like, if I were to play Minecraft again, I'd want to do that. I have seen 2, I think, and heard tell of a 3rd. Cairo just yearns for the mines. Duck walk. I had to learn what the fuck a chemical dissolution chamber is. Chat, why is Yulind chibi again? Nick, you know why. You know why I'm a chibi. I'm a massive floating platform sicko. I like to see all the parts scooting around. I hate floating platforms. He craves for the mines. I have to count and get back, Lamau. I absolutely hate seeing like floating platforms. It's one of the hardest things in Planet Crafter. Because in Planet Crafter, there's foundations. But like, platforms don't snap to foundations. I don't know who the fuck was designing the base building for Planet Crafter. But they are not like a base building player. And so it's like buildings snap to each other, foundations snap to each other. They do not snap crossways, and they are different sizes. So it's like, who the fuck designed this? Who in their right mind made this head-ass system? I hate Planet Crafter building. You would like mods in Minecraft, probably, Yuli? Oh, absolutely. I like Minecraft, I just find it overwhelming. Because everybody knows so much and I don't, and I feel so far behind. Mods is just more of that. But mods, there's like 100,000 mods for Minecraft. Like, literally there's no limit to what you can do with Minecraft mods. I keep seeing mods for Minecraft come out that's like, damn, that looks really fucking good. Like the Monster Hunter mod. Or the Pokemon mod. But like, catching up to everyone else is very overwhelming to me. And like, it's not fun when I feel like I'm just holding everyone back. Minecraft is cross-platform. Now, would you stay chibi during nap time? No. Paving huge sections of the map with gigantic floating platforms is like a zen exercise for me, very satisfying. All those let you get real technical. You can spend all of your time in the base without leaving. Yeah, no, I'd probably like that part more than, like, vanilla Minecraft. Most people pick one of the big mod packs, same. Cobblemon is really impressive. But it's a huge amount of stuff to learn? Yeah. D418 Jam? Yeah. Yeah. I need a drink. No, Minecraft is... I literally would like Minecraft too much. The only reason I don't play it as much is because when it came out, I was in college. I was like freshman or sophomore year of college. And I knew that if I got into Minecraft right when it came out, I was gonna fucking drop out of college. I think I was even doing bad that semester. Because I was just being a bad student. You're gonna tell me I was gonna start playing Minecraft 60 hours a week and not outright drop out? Yeah, no, I avoided Minecraft to not drop out. When I finally tried it, it had been out for 10 years. And it was like, I was so far behind, I didn't know anything. I'm sitting there like, punching dirt. And then I see people flying over me with elytras. And building like, farms for whatever they need. And I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. And it was very like, not fun experience. When it comes to Minecraft servers, I always either steal someone's crafting table or make one and just never build one again. It's always my own personal challenge no one knows about. How are you, Scriggles? Wow, you graduated? I graduated twice, fuck you. You are not the target audience anymore. Kyra, may I please cuddle you? Punching dirt. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting there going, oh, I made a shovel and I made a hoe. Wait, so what is the difference between these two? This is for that and this is for this. And then I see somebody just over me with an elytra. I'm like, I'm playing a different fucking game. I'm not having fun when I see that. Them golden hoes. Awake, Lamau, sure. Rude, I didn't know you got a degree. I wasn't blaming you. Wait, hold on. You're calling me rude when you're the one who's like, wow, you graduated? That absolutely sounds like you're flaming me. And you're calling me rude? Balchinian. Hi, Oku. You need to lock out people from speedrunning, Yuli? We did. Like, everybody was behaved exactly by the rules that I set. Oku subscribed for 11 months in a row. Holy. That's incline. Thank you, Oku. Say I'm your favorite. Oku, you can't talk about this in front of the others, okay? You can't just say that in front of the others that you're my favorite. What if they find out? Leon with the You and me and you should play a mod pack together. I'm not against this. I have a playthrough coming up, Den, that I need to schedule first. I need to, okay, so here's the thing. Right now, Tuesday and Thursday I'm raiding in WoW, but that's about to come to an end. That's, like, about to crash. I think this might be the last week of WoW for a bit. Yulind just quit WoW already? Fuck no. He's so shit, chat. Messages are threatening ours. WoW might be done. We killed Demencius. We've got AOTC. It might be... I think everybody's like, hey, we did the thing. We're fucking out of here now. I'm like, oh, okay. Friday, I have dedicated to core. Saturday is VRChat game night. Right now, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and a little bit of Friday, I spend time with Cairo, but I leave him for things like WoW raiding. But that might go back to just, you know, spending all those with Cairo. Although I need to be better about recording videos or working on Avatar stuff during those. Tales of Zillia. Diablo 4 Season 10 starts today. Oh. Tales of Zillia is coming out October 31st. And we're not going to start right away, but we do need to set a time. For, like, when does a day work for me, Cairo, Eris, and Ginjo? Because the four of us are going to play it. We need to figure that out. Once I have that planned, then I can, you know, plan more stuff. But that is the one that's like... Because that'll be such a hard day to schedule, that one needs to be, like, prioritizing first. You know, I'm the least sarcastic person you know. Then why awake nearly 3 a.m.? Yulind, do you have a chibi with bunny ears and tail? I do not. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Gassy, so shit chat. Yulind just quit WoW already. Messages with threatening auras. Yulind is all of our favorite. I don't know about that one, but thank you. Yulind can't quit WoW. He still has 70 more videos to make in the game. Technically, I have like 10 more videos, but it's okay. I have you reserved for Elden Ring at some point anyways. Oh shit, you right. Sunday is Chow Day with me. Ronmu, I see an unknown. What is wrong, mistake? What could possibly be wrong with the chibi avatar that's sexualized? Now I just feel more comfy in furry abbies. Makes me feel cuddly and comfy. Scriggles? The Abby is not what makes you cuddly and comfy. You could be a fucking hedgehog. You could be fucking Korg from the Thor movies, and I'd still cuddle you, Scriggles. Hades 2 1.0 Thursday? Hell yeah. Sounds like you need to quit FF if you're getting too busy of a schedule, Yulind. It's not that I need to quit FF, it's that I need to be productive when I'm hanging out with Cairo for that. Yesterday, when Cairo was playing Final Fantasy, I had Femboy Fuda House open on the side. And so instead of doing stuff like that, I should be, like, recording in WoW. Or working on Avatar stuff. Instead of... instead of getting the Lucy sex scene number 3. Oh, wow. Fridays for ARGs, got it? No. Not how it works at all, Gana. Fridays has become World Hop, and she's trying to do ARGs the other days of the week. I wanted to see Yulind. Aww. I was thinking about making the chibi even cuter mistake. Sure, bro, whatever you say. Girls should join for nap time. They have sometimes. Hi, Sammy. Lurk journey ends for now. Back to work I go. I hope work goes fast. Mistake, I like cute avatars. Official Homeland Security Twitter posted an ice montage with the Pokemon theme. I saw that, Alex. I wasn't gonna talk about it. But yes. Ice, posted a fucking Pokemon meme and... Now, hold on now. That sounds like you were very productive last night to me. Oh shit, the third Lucy sex scene, no way. Yeah, Lucy became a cheerleader. That way they can pass their physical education class. And they showed me in the locker room their cheerleading outfit. And they were like, hey, you ever fucked a cheerleader before? And I was like, no, but I'm gonna. It was way better than the second sex scene. Nintendo will send a lawsuit soon enough. Please get sued by Nintendo. Please get sued by Nintendo. Nintendo lawyers versus the US. Japan has no fair use policy. I mean, even if they did, the US isn't gonna pay that. They're just gonna be like, whatever. Lies number 2 is peak. I didn't like number 2. I like the position of number 3 way more than 2, Sammy. And like, I don't know. Blowjob in the dirty public bathroom is not like, oh my god, this is so fucking hot. The fucking cheerleader outfit in Doggy Style 3 was like, yeah, I like this. Where did the cute Chow go? They left. They're in chat. It's Ronmu. Which one was Lucy again? The Incubus, the blue-haired. Number 2 is Peak. Incubus, right? Yes. So tell us, how is it with the cheerleader? The what? This is so fucking hot. Okay, the Incubus. I have been... Hi, Star. Tiny you. It's Tiny Yulind. Incubus is like one of my favorite bands. I have been focusing Morgan stuff. But I did see some Jekyll stuff yesterday. So, I saw that, like, a student was attacked in the alleyway. And we ran out to see that. And it was... Jekyll and Nora, the cult chick, just fucking in the street. And then I saw them and Jekyll ran away. And Nora was like, oh my god, that was so hot. Just like all the books and fantasies I read. And we're like, okay, cool, you were into it. And I was like, yeah, that werewolf looks a lot like Jekyll. And all the other people around me were like, what the fuck are you talking about? That looked nothing like Jekyll. They had a penis. And I was like, I mean, yeah, but they also had huge tits. And then everyone was like, I didn't see any tits. What are you talking about? That was just... You're high. And so, clearly there's gonna be like, I see them as Jekyll, but everyone else just sees a standard werewolf. And I'm gonna have to go, like, investigate that. Also, is this an actual Minecraft walking video? Yeah. Well, he's so locked in that he hasn't jorked it while playing. Why are these two avatars so very cute together? I don't know. I feel like I've got a little bit of gremlin cute going on. Den is just cute. Morgan is based, also high star. Of the 5 characters, I mean, so I like Bella the least. Nuh-uh. I like Bella the least just because she's a bitch. I'd say Lucy then. Because Lucy's just like, ugh. He just causes so many fucking problems. And then, like, I haven't talked to Nora much, but... They've tried to, like, fucking curse me with cultic crap before, and it's like, I don't know about this. Jekyll seems neat. No problems with Jekyll so far. And then Morgan's just nice, so I like Morgan. Morgan's also fucking cute. Like, I see Morgan, I'm like, oh, that's like my goal for aesthetics. Oh, also when we saw the alleyway scene with Jekyll and Nora, it showed Bella, Lucy, and Morgan in the background, and it was the old design for Morgan. Nuh-uh. That'd be a very unique avatar concept, actually. Show up as one avatar to most people, but a select few see entirely different avatar. That'd be really cool. To, like, you make it so that most people see you as a super generic cat girl, but then, like, anybody whose name starts with T, they see you as, like, a fucking Slundy Man demon. Motherfucker. Steam recommended Femboy Food House because games your friends like. Yulind hates emotionless sex. That's not true. Cairo, is Yulind still bullying you again? Always. Cairo is always bullying me. Nana has an Avi that made a while ago, where if you look at them through a camera, they turn into an eldritch monstrosity. That's fucking rad. We're at 0.95 miles. We already walked that much? Oh my god. I did not think we'd have gone that far already. Today is Tuesday. I told Cairo he can't do Final Fantasy today. So he'll probably play, like, Truck Game or Borderlands. I have to disappear for 2 hours, middle of the day, pick up my parents from the airport. Which will be nice, because I do... Okay. I'll buy that game if we get Yulind DLC. My parents... I've been watching the dog for a week, then I went to California and joined them. We left the dog at our friend's. I came back Sunday, picked up the dog, went home. Monday morning, I fed the dog breakfast. Well, we went on the walk first. We went on the walk, and the dog pooped a little. Clearly not their usual amount, but just a little. And it was like, okay, there's gonna be more poop on the walk, right? But for the next, like, 10 minutes, she would try to poop every minute, and nothing but a few water droplets would come out. Which is like, okay, that's not a good sign when water's coming out your butt. And you're clearly... Hi, Choco Fits. You're clearly, like, trying to poop, and nothing's coming out. It was very much like, uh-oh, this is bad. So we did the walk. I gave her breakfast, but she wasn't eating. So, like, yesterday during stream, I was really fucking worried about her. I end stream, she'd eaten breakfast. So it was like, okay, she clearly just wasn't feeling it this morning, but got better and ate her breakfast. I looked it up and it was like, if your dog is pooping water, they're dehydrating and you gotta take them to the vet right away. And I was like, okay, that's probably for, like, a lot of water coming out and not, like, just a few drops. But I'm like, I don't want something to happen to this dog. Mom, Dad, get back here so you could be the ones to watch her more closely, because, like, they'll do stuff that's easier to watch the dog, right? This is the end of the video. Violet built this Stonehenge. I'm very, I don't know, I was stressing out over the dog a little bit yesterday. What video are we going into now? Guild Wars! Motherfucker Steam recommended Yulind hates emotionless sex. I don't really hate emotionless sex. I do hate disinterested sex. I do not fucking like it when, like, somebody's taking it and they're just on their phone. And they're just like, yeah, hurry up. Go ahead and do your thing. Hi, Broily. If somebody was into that, I could give them that, right? So, like... Well, Den's here with me. Let's say Den's just like, oh, Yulind, yeah, Yulind. And they were like, I want you to ignore me at the start. And then, like, by the end be like, going crazy and saying you're into it. They like that change. I could put on some acting chops for that. But, like, would I ever want somebody to do that for me? God, no. Fuck no. I hate that. Chad, did you know that this model is based off of a real Yuli height? No. I'll buy the game if we get Yulind DLC. Yulind. Chibi Yulind. Oh no. Hi Chaco. Hi Leon. How are you? Doing well. Playing Dragoon Survivor. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor at work. Cute, adorable, fluffy Chibi Yulind. How sweet. Do you see that the new AI that dropped that let people replace anyone in movie screen? I saw one guy that, like, just replaced himself with just a really realistic girl. And I saw somebody who's like, everybody were cooked. So maybe a little bit. I know this map, poggers. Fantastic choice of break. Rock and roll and stone. We have a new partner on your walking, Yulind. Okay. Broily, when you say partner, it's just, I don't know. I stream on Blue, so anybody that's friends with me in VR chat can come hang out, right? Chibi Yulind gets cute when you turned into a kid now. Chibi Yulind is fun. I can't be, like, as suggestive, though. I can't be, like, you know, I do the toe touches and then I slowly bend up and let you guys get a view of my butt. I can't do stuff like that as Chibi. Which is like, oh man, that's part of the fun, though. Just like both emotionless and disinterested sex nowadays. Yulind really outing Den, Rock and Stone. If you own the original game, I'd love to dive the caves with you. That's dude's going to be the next big Twitch stream. Wow, Swim. When I was tiny in VR chat yesterday, he looked fucking huge, Lamo. He streams on Blue, but he uploads videos to Blue. Okay. FBI, open up. You know, don't get flustered when people suggest you in a relationship. It's something I worry about. Because I don't want it to fuck with other people. Right? When people were shipping Core and I was freaking the fuck out. Because it was like, Core would stream over here, and I'd be on her stream for like, every day for like a month straight. And then Talena would go live the next morning. And they'd all be like, ooh, Core and Yulind were streaming together again. They're dating. They're so dating. They're just a couple now. And I was like, we're not dating. I didn't want it to look like I was going to Talena's stream and being like, I was playing with Corrigan yesterday, we're dating, and everybody going, oh, they're dating. Oh my god, guys, do you hear Core and Yulind are dating? And Core get word of it and be like, what the fuck is Yulind saying over there, right? I was very worried that it would look like that. So now I just have like a knee-jerk response to like anytime somebody's like, oh, are you dating? I'm like, nope, shut that down. Absolutely not. Get that idea out of your head. Shipping cringe. They got together to reduce their taxes. When somebody says like, oh, Den's your partner, I'm like, that's... I mean, that doesn't sound all that bad, but I don't want rumors spreading like that. Good thing Yuli and I aren't dating, we're married. With Cairo, I care less about it because he's the one fucking spreading it. He's the one that's like, I'm falling asleep on Saturday and I hear him go, guys, my boyfriend's over there asleep. And I'm like, okay. I don't think it bothers him. FBI, open up. I like how Chibi Yulind's jacket, for some reason, has back marks on his jacket. This implies his jacket is actually made out of muscle. I think those are pockets? Or creases? I don't know what those are. Just don't get in touch with a bunny outfit, okay? Anything is Yulind and Cairo. Yeah, chat can't make the shrimps leave. So would you keep a relationship a secret the entire time? Probably not. But, like, here's the thing. If I was in a relationship, they'd have to be okay with me being open. Which, they'd have the ability to go open, whether they wanted to or not. But if I was in a relationship, they have to at least let me, like, be a whore online. Maybe not physically get with people, but, like, you know, they have to be okay with blue Twitch and stuff like that. They got together to reduce our taxes. Good thing you and I aren't dating. We're married. That's like dating with extra steps. What do you think a honeymoon is? He does do that when he's drunk as fuck. My boyfriend left me. I'm sad now. Here, I thought you were the one being spread. Sweet and sticky. It's okay, though. Yulind, because most of the things Kyra says get ignored by everyone else on weekends, so it evens out. Damn. You with Kyra, you could do better than that. Damn. The way it should be. Huh? Kyra is precious. I swear on my mama, Chief. On my mama. So there was a time where my best friend got a girlfriend. They made sure to tell her Yulind is #1 and... Oh, God. They did that twice. They did that with 2 different girlfriends. Speak for yourself, error, I'm a catch. You can't take the whore out of the Yulind, very true. Hi, Kuro. Kuro, how was Dying Light? I didn't watch because it's Dying Light and I'm scared of that game. Yulind, don't be in a one-sided relationship. I'm not against a one-sided relationship if it's not against me. If it's one-sided against the other person, I'm not gonna choose for them, right? If I'm not gonna sit there and be like, you can't be in a relationship with me, I'll be unfair to you. If they're sitting there going, that's what I want, I'm not gonna stop them. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Kuro. I really appreciate that. Good job today. Mwah. Do I not wink when I do my thumbs up? I guess I don't. And thank you, Sammy. Mwah. You can also see what Den does. Hi, Kumi. Slightly above average, but a catch nonetheless. Good thing I don't think about those. Good thing I don't think about those any love life. Hi, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Hi, Kuroki and friends. Hi, Raiders. Guys, I must complete my second economy assignment. Ugh. That's my home record right there. And I'm just running for my fucking life. Hi, Lopner. Hello, no proof. Thank you, Freedom Fighter. That kiss looked illegal, sir? It's not illegal. Morning, wow, Yulind giving free smoochies. They're not free. They're for the raid. Face of Yulind. The other friend of Yulind is cute also. Give me no offense, but being called Cummy is wild. Oh, Kumi? No. I read it as Kumi, but I have been told it's Kumi. What is that emote? Looks are cursed as fuck. Morning, Gana. I typed that. I Lomner BRB gonna raid Yulind. Hi, Leon. This one looks like a fat chicken that wants to hug 7 of 10. I have to shake my butt because Yulind is flat today. Oh my goodness. I need a drink. I need a fucking drink. Crazy that different places have different pronunciation. You like it when I say Kumi, right? That's the way you prefer it? Thanks, can I put Yulind into the oven? No! Doing God's work just to see what happens. Doing the Lord work today. Trogdor, you literally are the one who chose Chibi. You could have had standard Yulind butt wiggles. Yes, because it's essentially Romanized JP. Okay. Go more to the middle of the screen then. I can shift us over. We are kind of like scrunched up over there. I'm not moving away from Den. I like being
I don't know.
like this
I like
close.
being on your left. It's like, it's comfy over here.
GB plus Yulind equals Chulind? I believe so. The chromatic aberration is whack on this map. Yeah, it's a little wild. Oh, I think there was a way to turn it off, and I always forget to. Now you can see it, but still there's no ass. Oh, wait! Maybe I can turn it off. Post-process. Oh, what was it? Was it this? Yeah. Please grab it. Okay. And then I throw it and it's out of the way. You can turn it off. There should be a menu and a wall right by you. Well, I popped up the menu and I turned it off, I think. Nice. Although having 3 dens is not a bad thing. You keep calling me out today. You keep setting yourself up. So Q is in 9, since the design started with 9 tails. What the dog doing? Now you can see it. But still there's no ass. Squish to Yulind also thanks as always, Matthews.
Wow. Okay, my bad.
What?
I've got no butt.
What the fuck? Squish to Yulind also thanks as always, Matthews. Looks better. I don't know. It's... Am I about to go into a fucking 5-minute rant about butts? When it's like so fucking big, you can use it as a shelf. I think I start to find that off-putting. When it's like bony, when it's like straight down, to me it's not bad that way, but like it doesn't get any bonuses. It's no positive. I think we all know that like the bubble butt, that's like the ideal. I like that. Got to be a town thing? Yulind hates BBL. I'm sorry, you're just a fucking hole? This avatar is just hole in the ground. Go in front of me, like over by those boxes, and then very slowly walk toward me. That's so fucking silly.
You know, it's just a hole.
What happens when you, like, move under me? Like, I assume I just start walking on nothing.
I don't know. You the hole.
Well, let's test it. I almost expected to, like, fuck with my vision. Oh, okay. It actually looks good. Okay. You guys can see the hole. That's just Star's avatar.
Yeah, it's just a hole.
It's just literally just a hole.
You need to turn up avatar sounds, it gets better.
I have them at like 20 to 30%.
Oh, that's probably why you can't hear it.
What sounds is it making?
I know, it's just the hole.
Oh, okay, I heard that one. Can you rotate it to face us?
It's just the hole.
I think Den walking on spot rather than a treadmill. Yes. Yulind is walking, but her friend is dancing or stomping around. Den does not have a treadmill. So she is walking in place. Which, I don't know if that's harder. There was one day that I did it where I walked in place because I didn't have a working treadmill. And it was like... It was very... It hurt more because I was using muscles I don't normally use. But the actual, like, stamina... We got to 5 miles or 6 miles and I was like... I feel like I'm at 2 or 3. The characters used to write in kanji katakana. Yumi. The 9 Treasures Wonders. The Q being pronounced as Q. Okay. Oh well. What cup size do you like booties to be? I use mine as a deadly weapon. Not the first time I've been called that.
Have you never seen the video?
What video?
You probably don't get this reference.
I mean, it's just a hole.
Yeah, it's just the hole.
Yeah, it's just a hole. If there's a video specifically about a hole, I don't get it.
There is. It's a very funny one.
It's
just called the hole.
Actually, put
Yeah,
it
I'll
in
send
the
it
memes
to you.
channel. Put it in the memes channel.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Well, but I thought it was iron butt. Oh, hole. Sit on the Yulind. Oh, it's Cairo. Oh no, Yulind, watch out. You're walking towards a hole. Love it. Can you rotate its face? Also, no. Can't incline if you have no incline. Oh no, my hole. Why is there a hole? What do you mean, why is there a hole? It's me.
Yeah, it's the hole. It's the hole.
What's wrong with there being a hole? I don't understand the problem with there being a hole in front of us. Why is there a hole? What do you mean, what do I mean? Like, what's the problem with the hole? Do you have a problem with the hole? Because I'll be honest, that sounds extremely homophobic of you. Any hole's a goal.
Sounds extremely holophobic to me.
Whole lot of hole. Why is the hole there? It looks unnatural. Why is the hole there? Oh, so now you're the type of person that, like...
No, the hole could be there.
The hole needs permission to be there? Can you stop digging holes? Literally my father on Saturday night's dinner. With my mom being like, I need you to stop stirring the pot, please. Do you ever wish you were just a hole in the ground? No. So you're going to fill that hole, or... Are you kidding me? Look how big it is! It's like 10 feet in front of me! I could stand on my shoulders and not touch side to side with it laying down in the hole. This hole is huge!
By the way, I think you'd find it funny. It's
Yeah.
exactly what you're referencing.
I can't watch it right now. I will watch it as soon as the walk ends. Well, as soon as the stream ends. Who was instigating what? My father. My father and Cairo have very similar personalities and love, like, pushing buttons. And my father, especially when he drinks, does it more and more. And so... It's moving, the hole's moving. The hole's been moving the whole time, Mistake. It's been walking in front of us.
Yeah, the hole is sentient. Didn't you know? The hole's completely sentient.
Look, it's kind of floating right now. I wasn't here.
Is it floating?
With the video, because we're going downhill right now.
Ah.
Oh, so they're exactly the same amount? I would say Cairo does it more. Cairo pushes buttons more when he's not drunk, and then they do it the same amount when they are drunk, but he still pushes buttons when he's not drunk. But you know, after a few drinks, what was some of the things my dad said? I don't remember. But my mom was like, I'm at the point where I have had enough, dude. And the hole has no barriers. OSHA's going to be fucking pissed. It's moving, the hole's moving, I wasn't there. Make dinner so that you can tell her that you're the chef. Stirring the pot is part of the job. I swear Americans and things that are normal for them. Glad I've never pushed your buttons. The whole TM. I'm not sure his parents would like egg. Tiny Yulind. Hi, Shion. Oh my goodness. 4 months. Random sending holes are a very real and dangerous part of American life. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I got the volume down. Twilight Highlands. Hell yeah. I think this will be the last video today. I think I saw that it was an hour 15. Do they spawn in Arkansas? Sometimes. Cairo, big bully. Shion, I'm curious. What makes you say that Cairo is a bully? Have you actually, like, had an experience with them where you're like, Cairo's a bully? Because I don't think Cairo knows the reason. We're at 2 miles. Wait, actually, we're at 2 miles. How long was this? That should be long enough. It's gonna be really fucking close, though. Shion hates me and everything I stand for. Responds with something like, no. Duh. I don't think Shion hates anybody. This is one button of his I really want to press.
Ever play Helldivers 2?
Huh? Where are you, Star? Oh, there. Oh, God. I can't believe you actually got a model from fucking Deep Rock. Yeah. Hee. Whoa. Bug a big one. Yeah, question mark. There's one button of his I really want to press. What the? Ara stuffed me in a locker and gave me a swirly. Blep. Hi, Wrath. Yeah, bug a big one. That's from Borderlands 1. It's from Helldivers 2. Deep Rock, the whole hash. Where was he about being a troll as a potato in FF14? Oh, from Helldivers 2. Hive Guard from Heck Divers. Does this bug have a hole, though? I assume so.
I don't want to think that it does.
I mean, all living organisms have a hole, right? When you can see the mouth, I assume it's got a butt. Unless it's like one of those termites that has no butt, and so they just eat themselves to death. I don't know. You just had the hole avatar, so now holes are on everybody's mind. Bile Titan hole. Hi, Cairo. It does have a giant mouth right there. I mean, there's the whole post DPS charts kill yourself discussion. That does pretty much put him in the bully asshole category. True! Oh, I don't like how bulbous and pulsating that one is. Would I mean, what?
It's a bioskewer from Helldivers 2.
I assume all these bugs are going to be Helldivers too. Ew. Bugussi, drooling face. Don't say that. Lamau.
Funny thing is, all of these bug avatars have a voice changing setting and enable it to make bug noise.
Ew. Alright, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to hear that. Lamau. Yeah, the, that conversation with Cairo was definitely a bit like, bro, you just seem really mean in this. And he's like, no, it's funny. And it's like, no, it's not. I don't think Cairo actually goes and posts stuff like that. Alright, switch out of bugs. I don't want to see bugs anymore.
Gotcha.
Bugs are gross. Meh, this bug too small. I mean, this is Cairo. Alright, what stories do I have? We have a lot of fucking political stories, sadly. Can we get one of those out of the way? Guys, you gotta stop taking Tylenol. Apparently Tylenol's bad for you. It causes autism. It's especially gonna cause autism if you're pregnant. You gotta stop taking Tylenol. There's no downsides to stop taking Tylenol. You'll be a little uncomfortable for a little bit. What do you mean, sadly? You cannot just pick that subject up. It's funny seeing Cairo try to mesh with a community that's so overly nice. They have pre-canned intros when they spawn into a raid trial. Bugs are cute unless they are roached, then they are evil and bad. I knew it, Lamo. As long as the bug is not in my house, I'm good. What do you mean? Sadly, you cannot just pick that subject up. Guys, and I was like, this is going to be about Tylenol. The reason why the frogs are gay is all the Tylenol in the water. Stop flushing your Tylenol. Takes millions of Tylenol each day and achieves super
Made
autism.
this study, I have to know.
What?
Made that study, I have to know.
You know damn well there isn't a study connected to it. This is just RFK and Trump being fucking morons.
Ah, understandable. I got you.
Link the study. From Trump?
Study, I mean, I had a few... It would be understandable if they tried to do that shit, too. I mean...
Trump has never sourced a thing in his fucking life. He just says,
We're
I
saying
saw
I
the
made it
data.
fuck up.
You have to trust me with this one. It's fantastic data. Being hey is autistic. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned that, but I didn't see the actual news for it. Somebody did tell me that autism is part of the LGBTQ spectrum now, which is like fucking what? Oh fuck, I'll keep that in mind when I get pregnant. Sounds like J&J didn't pay off the right person. They literally said there was no study. This is purely a vibes-based... They said there was no study? Holy. The study is RFK's worm-addled head from eating bear brain or something fucking moronic. God. Like, it's insane how open they were about how ass-pull the whole thing is. Bricked hard. What is it, Choco Fits? Wait. Didn't mean to respond to that. The Alphabet Mafia gotta add another letter, damn. Did I say hi to you, Yasu, by the way? Hi, Yasu. Whoops. Seems like you are against the wall, and they are the fucking wall. I mean, did you hear his speech at the Kirk Memorial thing? I heard part of it. I also have the Kirk Memorial in my notes. Because, God. I have a few things about the Kirk Memorial. One, the wall is dead. 5-star. One, the fact that Charlie's wife is trying to fucking make money off of this and sell merch. Merch at the funeral is crazy. As there's been merch at a funeral before, right? But like, holy shit. Damn, this too good not to make some money off this. Holy shit. That is, ugh. Two, his wife was like, we're Christians, he would have wanted us to love each other. Let's all come together. And Trump was like, haha, nah, I'm good. I hate my enemies, sorry, Erica. Merch, voter poll registration, etc. So I got new insoles for my work shoes, and they felt great. Right now I got up and tried to walk barefoot. My god, I almost cried from the pain. Oh. The wall is dead sleep. Grats. Ouch. New insoles sound good, though. This shit was just a rally. I can understand merch sales if they're going towards an organization or to fund the whole thing, I can understand that. We know that's not what happened, though. That relationship was purely transactional. Organization, charity. The org is his wife's retirement. Damn shit that's above you in VR. Do be looking crazy. I keep seeing videos of the mess. Apparently people were just throwing trash on the ground and it looks like a fucking trash heap after. The real funny thing from the memorial, Grindr went down in Arizona. That's so fucking funny. Grindr literally got overloaded in Arizona and had an outage, which apparently is common at like conservative rallies, but literally just had an outage and like couldn't provide service for a few hours. And what event lined up in Arizona? The Charlie Kirk Memorial. It's hilarious how some are pushing Kirk's grifter wife as president, and others are investigating her. Leopards are getting stuffed on faces. Leon, that subreddit has been so fucking active for the past year. It's funny and depressing at the same time. Haha. The bomb squad's going through and cutting through all the trash. Yeah, did you see the video of the person walking around the artist alley that was at the funeral? No, I didn't. Christian and closeted, hand in hand. Good, they are eating each other. It's... God. I thought the whole repressed gay conservative thing was meme. But given that it's happened to the memorial at the RNC, got me like... huh? It's sad. It's very much like, oh, dude. But it's people who, they have feelings one way. And they just can't realize it. So they just double down in, like, what they were raised with, their family values, their party values, their religious values. They double down, and they go really hard against the thing that they are. But, like, they keep indulging in it, but repressing it at the same time. I don't know. It's... the mental gymnastics you have to do is fucking wild. Happens at every large-scale conservative rally. Purely a coincidence, guys. There's also this old guy walking around with a cross on his shoulder. But he training wheels at the end of it. Where's John Wayne Gacy when you need him? This is a joke, he was a monster. John Wayne, like, the old Western shooters movie guy? This one's lost on me, Leon. Not quite. Force people to play VR, they'll become major gay. Or at least they'll be fine with it. Problem solved, thoughts. Yeah. We're at 2.5 miles. We're at 2 incline. The last thing political. Jimmy Kimmel's back. His show will air tonight. Unless you mean Chucklefucks the Clown. Both sucked in their own right. It would drive fursuit makers to burn out, though. Jimmy Kimmel's back. I saw one tweet about it. Where it's like Disney saying like, hey guys, we brought Jimmy Kimmel back. You can resubscribe now. Hi, Molly. And somebody was like, we unsubscribed because you were chicken shits that caved to a morally bankrupt regime. We're not resubscribing because you guys are chicken shits and cave to fucking money. That's not how it works. Hi, Oni. It would drive fursuit makers to burn out that. Well, so here's the thing, Gana. Yes, but people would see the demand and you would get more fursuit makers. The hypocrisy of it is easy to understand. Me good. Me no need to follow rules. Those people I don't like evil. Need rules to control them. True! True, true, true. Golden age of furries. Imagine the tech advancements. The thing is, them bringing Jimmy Kimmel back so fast shows they didn't do this because of being under pressure from Trump. They did this to curry favor from Trump and backed off once their wallet got hit. I think I see what you're saying. 90% of it would be focused on fucking... JWG was a serial killer and a cannibal? Oh. Oh, I see. That was, John Wayne Gacy? I don't recognize the name. I just recognize John Wayne. It already is. I wouldn't say it is, Gana. There's a lot of furry stuff that's just, like, cool tech. Like, the thing I think of for furries is, they made the brain sensor to track ear wiggles. So, like, you can put... It's like a headband around your forehead, and it tracks your brain activity. It can sense the electromagnetic pulses and brainwaves, and it is connected certain brainwaves to moving your ears up and down. So you get like a furry avatar that has ears based on those brainwaves, and when you start feeling like down, not just putting your head down, but when you start feeling like scared or whatnot, your ears fold down. Furries do a lot of cool shit like that. Goes back, but Sinclair's still against it, so it's not going to air on ABC. Furries also made shot callers. The way he killed people was so wild too. He'd get people by challenge them to a get out of these handcuffs trick, and he'd just fucking handcuff them and walk them to his vehicle. Oh god. I mean, if not because of furries, we wouldn't have had half the shit in VR. A huge W for them. Also, that thing was a thing in like 2006 with IRL ears. I saw that they like figured it out just recently in the last year or two. Is the evil clown serial guy that preyed mostly on young gay men? The worst part of the Kimmel story is we couldn't be mildly happy that Kimmel was off air because it was to appease the chump. I gotta go bed. Have a good walk. Good night, Fortune. Thank you for hanging out. Goofball just joined. I wonder if I'm gonna see a new outfit. Good Fortune. Probably made it better, but I distinctly remember that being a thing advertised in like early 2000. I remember there being one thing, Gannett, that was like based on it. It was like a toy that you could turn a fan on in a little board. And so it'd be like, make the ball levitate with your brain. And when you would think, you know, certain things, the band would catch the brain waves. And it would turn on a little fan that would like levitate a ping pong ball. Hi. This is cute. I remember that being a thing in the 2000s. But that was just like... That was a little gimmick toy. It didn't have modes. It just had like an on and off. Whereas the furry ears are like... We are reading these brainwaves, your ear does this. We are reading these brainwaves, your ears go this way. You're getting touched tonight. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I have to Alt 4. What? You have to Alt F4. Hi, thank you again. God damn. I want a jacket like this. I want something that's less outside wear and more like inside wear. What does that say? Surprise butt sex. Okay. Cannot be negated or reflected. So do not even try it, bitch. Next person to speak after this card is played. Be fucked in the butt by anyone in the chat. What the fuck? So no air riders. So no Kirby air ride. I believe BCIs are still pretty shit. Gamma was trying to do something with them in VR for years. It was very hard to target specific brainwaves without implants. No inappropriate touching past 9 PM and not without the other's consent. Gooning sesh at the time, boys. Be there, be square. You want to jack, huh? Yulind, do you see that my feelings come from a place... Yulind? Hold on. Yulind, do you see that my... No, I don't. In fact, I found that very... Bye, thank you for stopping by. I found that whole thing very frustrating, Cairo. Because it justified your misplaced feelings. And I hate that. I still feel like your feelings on that are wrong. But this was just an example that's just like further reinforces your wrong feelings. You want a jacket, so true. A huge Kuro approaches. Kuroki love. Who are you calling a goofball? Damn near everybody. Another example. And we'll be done in like Among Us K-Sex. What the? Happy Vault Day. Hi, Divvy. I'm not expecting that good of a vault. Was not the first and probably won't be the last. Oh, you know it won't be the last. I just feel like it's messed up to be like, all of them are like this. Hi, Farisu. Hi, Nomasu. Yulind, it's Mr. Pandaria time walking. I need you to check your DMs for my peak male Pandaren Hayabusa transmog. Also, my vault had nothing but a socket. Yeah, you don't get good vaults, Farisu. Oh, did everyone enjoy the rapturing today? It hasn't happened yet, right? We've still got the whole day. It could happen any moment. Right? Any minute now. We are at 2.8 miles. I don't get raid trinkets. I don't get good vaults. I don't get AOTC. I just get nothing, Sag. I mean, you still got time to get AOTC, right? I think we're gonna try and do it today. If not, I mean, we could try pugging it. I do want Jesus Christ to come down to the earth, so he blesses every twink and femboy of mankind. Okay, I was wrong. It was like 2011. I still feel like it was different than the technology developed within the last year. Because I remember it being such a huge breakthrough. Everybody was losing their minds over it a year ago. Told my young Christian coworker that it's okay if I don't see him tonight, since I know he's getting raptured. You guys know my stance on it. I'm very against Christianity. I get really riled up when I start thinking about it. I have Christian friends, and I just try to not talk about it with them. I just try to pretend they're not Christian, because I still like them as people. He told me, nuh-uh, you're coming with me, and I said, no, I gotta go to work, man. Slash, I gotta know. It has twitching, rotating ears. Post an ad for it and neat stuff. Rapture believers leave. Tell them to give you their car and house. They won't need it. I was exiled from my church? I was not.
Yeah, my mom got divorced and then remarried, and they were not. They weren't happy about that.
Oh.
Yeah, because she married someone from the church and then divorced him, and they were like, okay, goodbye. And they're like, yeah.
They can do that. Wow, base. You know that whole, we're here to help people, bring us your sinners and whatnot, so that we can, you know, be good influences on them. And then, never mind. It's because we're both raised Catholic, Yulind. I am not raised Catholic. I have no Catholicism in me. I was very much raised Protestant slash non-denominational. When I first started going to church, okay, I went to church a few times for things like Easter and Christmas. When I was in 3rd grade, my mom wanted to put me in a private Christian school. And part of the private Christian school was, which church do you go to? Which denomination are you part of? And my parents were like, uh-oh, we gotta start going to church. So we started going to a Presbyterian church. And from that, I was just like, oh, this sucks. Every Sunday? When I started going to this school in 4th grade, I very quickly learned about, accepting Jesus into your heart, yada yada. And I did that. I think I sat on the couch with my dad. I was like, Dad, this is really important, and I want us to be saved. Will you accept Jesus into your heart with me? He was like, okay. And so I did a prayer of, the big oath, right? And then I went to that school from 4th grade to 12th grade. And in all that time, I'd say I was a pretty devout Christian. Eventually, we stopped going to the Presbyterian church. I don't remember why. And I started going to... I forget what type of church they probably said they were non-denominational, but they're very probably much like Protestant or something. I don't know. But that was close to school, and that's where all my friends went. While going to school, so I'd say about high school, I started being well, let me think of the time frame. Burning Crusade was when I started doing weird shit. Well, I shouldn't call it weird shit. Started doing gay stuff. I would have been probably 16. I was on a private server for Burning Crusade. I remember ERPing for the first time. And this was when I was pretending to be a girl online. And the person I was with, they were... Well, they never really said if they were a guy or a girl. I still remember their name. When it came to ERP, they just... I think lore-wise, they were a Draenei shaman, and they just put a totem up to their vagina, and that turned into a fat fucking Fudacock. That was our ERP. That was the first time where I was like, oh, I like pretending to be a girl online, this feels nice. And I started like, y'all fucking wild. This was when I started being like, oh god, I'm trans. But devout Christian, right? So in my mind, I would think like, I should have been born as a girl, I would be happy as a girl, but I can't be a girl. Literally, that's against God's plan. Literally, that's like wrong. I'm not, and I cannot be. And so, I would still do like ERP on WoW. I think a little bit in Skype. And then 2009, I graduate. Wrath of the Lich King is out. I'm still like the good little Christian boy. Everybody knows that in the guild. They all know like I don't swear. And they're like, don't swear around Yulind, you're gonna corrupt him. And I'd be like, no, it's fine. I'm uncorruptible. I like all of you, and I want you to be yourselves around me. And whatever. I want to show you guys a good influence so that maybe, if you find you want Christianity, I can be that doorway to that. And they're like, but you're never going to bring it up? And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to push it. And they're like, cool. Don't bring it up with me. I'm uncorruptible 16 years later with a cracked mirror. Right. I go to college. I see a bunch of, like, evolution and, you know, the... Fuck, I'm forgetting the words. The path of human evolution and all of their, like, ancestor species. All of it laid out. And I was like, wait, but my teachers at the Christian school told me that wasn't real, that it was just a theory, that there was missing links. And that fucking shook me. From that, I was like, what else have they been fucking lying about? Also, Christianity, their whole thing is that they're not supposed to be lying. What the hell? And so, like, I started not being a practicing Christian. I still considered myself one, but, like, not going to church, not reading the Bible, kind of just, like, taking a real backseat. And then after, like, 5-7 years of that, okay, Yulind, my legs are out of juice. All good. You still did 3.2 of my miles. You also did, like, 60 squats, so good job today.
Yeah, and I was in volleyball for like 3 hours before I joined you.
Oh my god, yeah, okay. Take a rest. No, not take a rest. Be done for today. Good job. And so, after like 5 to 7 years of just like, I still called myself a Christian, but I wasn't practicing. I just had a moment of, why do I still call myself a Christian? I'm just not anymore. In that time, okay, Oku. In that time, I had been like on the path of being trans, and then saw the Humans comic that just fucking veered my line of thought to the right, and it was just like, oh, I'm not trans at all. I can just be a cute fucking whore femboy. I don't need to change for that at all. I like being me. And yeah, that's my religious journey. Undenominated, in his zone, moisturized in his lane. Not gonna lie, I don't get the flavors of Jesus believers. Well, the Bible is a pretty big fucking book. And you can disagree on any point, right? So, like, if you have the denomination that believes in these 16,000 points, it's that flavor. But then, let's say you have a group of Christians that believe in 15,000 of those, but different on 1,000 of them, that's a different flavor, that's a different denomination. If you have one that believes in 15,999 of those, but then they are different on one, well, shit, I mean, it's not the same, you gotta have a different denomination. So there's officially, like, 9,000 or 10,000 denominations of Christianity, and most of them come down to little differences like that. However, you can group some of them together, like Catholics. There's like 1,000 different versions of Catholicism. Methodists, there's like 1,000 different versions of Methodists. There's a gay couple that is Christian that lives in my neighborhood. One is a pastor and they're actually really cool. Yeah, sure, son, whatever you say, bud. So they bribe you with food? Damn, I wish I was bribed with food. You could definitely go either way. They're super chill and bring me food. Oh, okay. Yeah, all fucking wild. ERP-based lore, let's go. Damn, these mashed potatoes are fire. Praise Jesus or some shit, yo. Skype G's way to age yourself. I don't fucking hide my age. ERP on Skype is wild. I'm uncorruptible 16 years later with a cracked mirror. Put on my wizard robe and hat. You get this recipe straight from the big man. Close Mindlin. Never mind, still 10 more minutes. What are we talking about? My starting off as Christian and very much not being Christian now. I'm sitting, good job, Dan. I talked to the Metatron in my dreams last night. Said the chocolate chip cookies will bring me closer to God. You could be happy to know that Jesus Christ himself said, do not worry about clothes. The New Testament has no callings without eunuchs. Set in context, of course. So technically, transgender people should be allowed in the church. Yeah, and there's a bunch of denominations based on that verse. What the fuck, then? I have some friends who are obsessed with Christian docs. I don't get it myself, really. The problem I see is that there are a lot of narcissists who are fearful people in churches. So they're very violent against gays and transgender people. A lot of church and religion is just high horsing. A lot of it's like insecurity, and if I believe in this thing, then I feel like I'm elevated. Then I feel like I'm superior in some way, and they like that high ground. Not everybody. I know some good Christians. There's a few in chat that I like. I don't necessarily like a lot of their beliefs, but I like them. One of my mom's best friends, her husband is a pastor. And anytime I talk to them, they're super cool, they're super nice. But I am like fucking leg twitching like, say something. Say some religious shit. I dare you, I double dog dare you. But I'm never gonna be the one to push it, right? But when I have in my mind, this guy is a pastor, twisting verses to make a living out of that, I do not like that. Nah, bro, these aren't edibles. Pushes baggy behind cover. Yulind, I'm sick again thanks to my parents. No! Hi, Yuki, but no. You're a cutie, that's for sure. Problems because Christian is the definitive lol cow. Being a whore is pog. And that's why we're here to watch this guy whore himself out. Then you don't need to keep walking. Oh, hi, you. Hope you get better soon. Whore himself out, walks in. Should be Avatar and Yaps at politics 90% of the time. Today has definitely not been a horror stream. Psalm 420. And he said unto his followers, I love thy booty, thou must eat it. I gotta support my boy. So pretty much they all believe that if the Bible is real, they desecrate which parts of it are real? Not necessarily. They don't see themselves as desecrating any part of it. But Yulind, the Romans, and the Greeks got really cooked with that one. They don't exist anymore because they were all gay. Oh, God. What was a fucking meme I saw recently? The Greeks invented orgies? Wait, no. I gotta do faces for this one. The Greeks invented orgies. The Romans added women? Ugh. Fucking such a stupid meme. Religion is fun. I like the other guy in the story more. Uh-oh. Sadly for you, Choco, I can still read all that. Thank God we do not belong in Christianity. Now that would be dangerous. Do not put on the accursed Sonichu medal. That's fucking terrible. Comfy. You forget the one big important thing about the church, Yulind? All the sweet, sweet free money they get daily. 10 pages of messages to catch up to. What's the function of a pastor in a church? And can horses be Christian? You forget the one big, tax-free no less. Ow, yowie. Yulind, the political whore endearment. I know I'm leaving a trace. They'll never know my hideout. Debate, not desecrate. Cringe. First patch of sex ruined. Rip Choco, not being the femboys hate women allegations. Not beating the femboys hate women allegations. Right. The Greeks invented orgies, but they added men? Okay, gotta go. By mistake. Have a good one. See mistake. By mistake. I need a nasty fucking debuffer for the upcoming mile, CM. Got any suggestions? I need a drink. I need a drink. Yo, the rapture has officially begun. Don't be that guy. What? They're asking an Uma question. What do you mean, don't be that guy? Yo, I am still here. Yuki, you're you're not getting raptured. I'm sorry to break it to you if this is news to you. You're not getting raptured. He's asking how to make a horror horse. No, he's asking how to deal with a horror horse. Oh no, you're right. They want a debuffer for the thing. I was thinking a cleanser for some reason. I was like, that's a thing? Oh. I want to win, goddammit. I'm afraid my horses don't have quite the juice. No, I'm going to be debuffed to fuck anyway, lol. Hi, Noodles. I want to see a huge transgender lesbian orgy. Not out of horniness, but see if they all decide to wear oversized hoodies and play fighting games together and communicate in meow, mrop, meow. You know what's really crazy? There has been one crime that was committed in space. There was an astronaut who committed identity fraud from a computer on a space station. I think the International Space Station. And she was lesbian. So 100% of the crimes in space are lesbian crimes right now. Which is like, oh no. That's funny, but at the same time, oh god damn it. Noodles, my sweet based. Based. While we're on religion, I actually do have something that is a little based. What, Christianity is not real because they have no base on their random ass calculation that they pulled up from their ass and forgot that in their own fucking book it says no one but God can physically know the date of rapture and everyone else is a false prophet, yet they still believe in false prophet? Of course, Yuki. Base. Font 5, nice nature with R. Rudolph support card. The other base on debuffs you want, that's about it. People have been trying to get the Pope to authorize an AI Pope. People have been like, hey Pope, let's build an AI based off of you so that you can have more personal one-on-one interactions with more people throughout the world and bless people and help people and give them advice so that as the Pope you can help more people so that you're not limited to, you know, being in one place at one time. Whereas Pope AI would be able to be used by anyone, anytime. And the Pope was like, no. That technology is an empty, cold shell. And it is not the same. And it... You know, I don't like religion. But like, that's a fucking base take. Based Pope take. Matter of fact, in Corinthians, there's a line about being careful with false prophets. I think possibly Grass Wonder would be the best bet. Not sure her relationship to nice nature. But it could be like Medieval Knight, where the priest forgives me right before I die and bam, fast pass to heaven. Did Pope Francis ever play Undertale? Base Pope. I don't have Pont 5 Natty, but I may have a Rudolph R card. Wouldn't nice nature have basically no chance of winning? Pope starts the Butlerian Jihad from Dune. Yuli, I miss you. Hi, Icy Fire. Hi, Icy. He's like, I don't want to talk about Christians. 2 paragraphs later. Speaking of Christianity, I know. Holidays. Pont 5 is for all seeing eyes. The buffers aren't about winning. It's about fucking up the other player's aces. Mage hug. Hi, Leon. Holidays. September 23rd, Tuesday. Celebrate Bisexuality Day. Energize Day. Energize with an INNERGIZE. International Day of Sign Languages. National Checkers Day. National Great American Pot Pie Day. National Snack Stick Day. Restless Legs Awareness Day. Teal Talk Day. The start of Rosh Hashanah Day. The Otter. Za'atar Day. I mean, there's Great American Pot Pie. Snack stick? I'm gonna go with snack stick. Snack stick sounds fun. I sent a meme to Corvu. Selling merch for your husband's funeral is one of the most classless things I've ever seen. Wow. And somebody responded with this to leave her alone. She's going through the 5 stages of grift. Here, I thought you were kind of bi. I am. I just don't like making a holiday out of that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you guys would never catch me at a pride parade. Not because I don't have pride, it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to celebrate things like that. I want it to be natural. Making it stand out makes it feel like you need to call attention to it. And I don't like that. Yeah, I guess if you only want to do it, you can throw nice at the prom and just eat the loss. Yo, National Stick Day. We should all grab pistol-shaped sticks and pew-pew at each other with them. Personally, don't enjoy debuffers. Stopped using NN in favor of just running backup aces. Shanatova, y'all. I thought you were kind of... I personally just get debuff skills on all my horses. You just cannot get enough skill points and stats in order to reliably debuff and run. Yeah, it's looking like I don't have the horses or cards anyway for debuffing Mile. But it was a fun thought. Debuffers want 900 plus wits so that the precludes them from having good running stats. All you do is try to get them enough to stay in range. Shrug depends on how much money you throw at it. My friend has a 1,200 speed, strength, wit horse. Good lord. We're at 3.9. More luck inherits than money, Lamau. Well, I imagine they spent a lot of money to set up that inherits and just getting the good run. The horsey moves in an L shape. Wrong game, Yuki. You need the RNG to cooperate, so you don't have a chance at +2 cap stats. I don't know, with things like Pride Parade, having a gay day or a bi day, it's like, if you want to celebrate that, fine, go ahead. I know a few people who they really like celebrating them. I think Ellie, when she was first coming out, she went to a Pride Parade and she was like, this was such an awesome experience. I had so much fun. It felt like a day celebrating me and people like me. And I was sitting there just like, fucking what? You know what? That's great that you felt that. Because for me, it's like, I don't want it to be a celebration. I want it to be natural. Hi, Kyo. I want it to be something that's just accepted. And so the idea of going and have a celebration for this feels almost antagonistic. Not that it should be, but it's like, well, are they gonna have a straight parade? If they do, is that upsetting to people? Why are we having this? If we really want to have a parade that's about acceptance, shouldn't it be sexual orientation day? I don't know. I don't have a good, well thought out point here. I just know I would probably be uncomfortable at a pride parade. Is feminist chess where you need to slay the queen? You need the RNG to cooperate. Wait, we aren't talking about feminist chess? No. I mean, you can't win if you only have half limit broken SR. Feminist chess where you need to slay the queen. Love. No, feminist chess is just normal chess. Since the queen is the stronger piece. Hi, Kyo. Hi, how's you today? I'm good. We're at 4 miles. Sounds about right. The queen is the strongest piece, but people only focus on the king. I have no qualms about pride parades, but I hate that there have been so many sexual displays lately. In my country, some paraders start fully masturbating in public and wearing kink gear. Their children watching? Yeah, see, that's you're not even helping, you're just doing more damage. That display does not make me feel proud of being pan. It's okay to celebrate your freedom. It's not okay to abuse it. Prosecute lawbreakers, not punish the whole for the action of the few. Right, but Kumi, that's not what it's doing to just us, right? There's gonna be people like conservatives that are like, wow, I don't like gay people. And then they hear about it, it's like, oh, this guy masturbated at a gay pride parade. Okay, ban all of them, right? We know that message. But people that are hateful and don't like gays, they're going to use that. Hi, Supercore, that's foul. You're not wrong, but remember, they're giving us a bad image as well. Chibi Yulind, is this a redeem? Someone redeems. Or do you change your avatars every so often? It is a redeem. It costs 25,000 Supercore. There's an outfit redeem. And you can choose Chibi, Moogle, Bunny, or Yukata. This one person did it, so they are all bad. Yeah, we know it's wrong, Gana. It's just Yulind's IRL size. Hard to single out people when these people are supposed to represent us. And yet this is not the image we in the collective want to display. It's a very well-worded way to put it. Yeah. What are we at? 50? Okay. It's gonna be so close, guys. It's gonna be like right down to the wire of hitting 5 miles. Which is why policing it is important. Because it makes the bigoted generalizations show up for exactly what they are. That's what I was saying. Anna, thanks for explaining, Yulind. Yulind, did you go through throne recommendations yet? I'm so sorry, Yuki. We did it yesterday. I accepted a few things. I accepted 3 things to throne. And I think I moved 2 things to save for later. You police the people that take the piss. And anyone still trying to ban the sick filth looks as unreasonable as they are. The problem, Kumi, is that what if the people that are policing it are the hateful ones? And they start going overboard with it, and basically it just becomes persecution. If the majority has already been ideologically captured to not care. The bigger problems? He's getting paw pad socks, maybe? Those were moved to save for later. I remember from yesterday. Just thought people recommend more and hidden shit today. I don't get that many recommendations, Yuki. I will typically let it sit for 1 to 2 weeks. And then we'll go through it and I'll have like 30 plus things to look at. But do keep suggesting stupid stuff to Throne. Stupid stuff, cute stuff, or just stuff you like. I don't know. It's fun to go through them. I really like it when people put their name on it. Most people said it as anonymous. But it's fun to see what people do. Like, Hobbit yesterday had the fucking pistachio block. With the 2 pistachio shirts. And then the, like, variety pack of pistachios. Those people are weak-willed. 50 pounds of assorted liquids on it. I need another drink. It's not the conservatives that concern me, Kumi. It's you have normal people that do. Of the reasonable, but also those who still feel fear. I mean, I'd say you both, for the most part, agree. Just Chaco is saying, there needs to be more individual responsibility. And Kumi is saying, there needs to be more policing of it. But I think you two agree with each other. Do you agree, yes? 420. It's easier to push an agenda when you have life events to take out of context. What's another news story I got for you guys? Oh, this one's funny. So, there was a family And they had a foreign exchange student. I don't know what country he was from. Southeast Asia. But he was a foreign exchange student. He looked like he was in the fucking Midwest. Anyway, he had never seen a fan before, like a ceiling fan with lights. And so he didn't know about the 2 strings to turn the light on or the fan on. So they gave him a room. And he had a light in the closet. And he had a ceiling fan light. And anytime he pulled the string on the ceiling fan, it just changed the fan speed. And so he's like, oh, I guess I only have a closet light. He didn't think the ceiling fan had a light in it. He just thought that was part of the ceiling fan. And so he's just living in this dark room for like 7 weeks. And at one point, one of the girls that lived with him was like, hey, dude, it's kind of dark in your room. Don't you ever turn your light on? And he's like, oh, I do. It's on right now. She's like, what? And he, like, you know, points at the closet light, and she's like, yeah, but your main light, dude, it's hella dark in here. And he's like, there's a light there? And she's like, hold on. You have been living here for 7 weeks, and you didn't know that the middle of your room, there's a light there? And he's like, oh, it doesn't work. And she's like, what do you mean it doesn't work? And she's like, how do you turn it on? And he pulls the string and he just goes, see, it does nothing. And she's like, yeah, that's your fan light. Pull the other one. And he goes, what? And she leans over the bed and she pulls the second string, the shorter one, pulls it down, the light turns on and his room's fully bright. And he just has this expression of, oh my god, that was a working light the whole fucking time. He just has this expression of, oh god, I had no fucking clue. And he's just like, fuck, dude. And you know, they're like giggling. They're like, you didn't know about that? And he's like, no, I've been using the closet light. And they're like, oh dude. Oh god. It's one of those things where, like, I can just see the fucking pain in his face. 'Cause, like, I'd die inside if I had that. I hate looking like the fool. Like, that much of a fool. And I'm like, it's so tragic. I think this talk is better for Discord and DMs. Or in a controlled space, excuse me. You're fine, Choco Fits. I actually, I think it's fine here. Breaking news, been walking cutely, continues to walk cutely. He's straight out marching over here. Hey, how does 2% incline feel after the hell? There was 12 on yesterday. 2% incline does not feel different than flat at all. Like, it feels exactly the same. However, I'm more tired by the end. So with 2% incline, I notice that, like, I'm a bit sweatier. I'm a bit more sore. I'm a little more tired. My energy is less. After walking 4 miles with the incline. That's kind of cute, guys. Power World and Ultra Killer collabing. Yes, and then like Logitech says, Power World is coming out with an Animal Crossing like. Already saw it's awesome, yeah. Also new Power World farming game, Ely. Does Broily come around here often? Or is this just a phishing scam? They do. Did they message you? Broily's here almost every day for the past, like, 2-3 weeks. How Worldians? Eating good this month? Nodders. Yeah, until Nintendo. If they were DMing me, just wanted to check, send me what they DM'd you. I mean, or, you can just talk to them. If they say, try my game, if they say, click this link, let me know. Could be compromised account. Yeah, I hope not. I watched the trailer for the... What is it called? It's not Pal World, it's like Pal Farming. It is just straight up Animal Crossing. Like, they talk like it's Animal Crossing. They have jobs in a village like it's Animal Crossing. The game is straight up my alley, lol. It's literally Animal Crossing, but darker humor. Like, you can meet with the dark market merchant. Or the black market merchant. And he's like, want to play a game? And he holds a gun up to his head, and it's Russian roulette. Pal World, Pal Farm? Okay. It is just like, I see this, and I'm like, that's straight up Animal Crossing. They added fucking Anka. I do take it the Switch and Switch 2 do not have the games. I would be shocked if they did. I want it so bad. I've been trying to forget to get, forever to get the games lawsuit, and it hasn't worked. I think the lawsuit against Power World actually did work. I think they were successful in it. Sent the full log. Okay. Do the Switch and Switch 2 don't have the games? Yeah, the same weird edgy humor Power World has. Power World Animal Crossing? Yup. I think they just want to see how many patents Nintendo has to make before Nintendo gets sued by a fucking country. Well, they just copyrighted the shit. So, Power World copyrighted stuff. That's good. The summoning patent can easily be challenged by anyone. Yeah. Yeah. She's still alive, chat. She's still with us. Well, anyone with money to withstand Nintendo dragging that shit out, it's so fucking vague. Yeah. I thought it was hyper niche initially, but that was a bunch of article titles that were wording it that way, and it's like, oh, when you look into it, it's not quite that egregious. We're at 4.5. Who is alive? Dennis. She's off screen. Grab. But she's still alive. Yeah, the journalists just shit their brains out when covering it all. I fell for it. That was bad. Nintendo has to fall from their throne. It's not even like that grand of a throne. It's just like they made a bunch of money and can sustain themselves for like 30 years. But like, they're not super profitable. This is a stream from Hades. Highfoot. But Atlas already has a good case against it if Nintendo tries to go after them longer. We have 2 sections left. We have the Red Dragon Shrine, where we go up to that tree up there. And then we have Grim Batol Valley. Iwano said that Nintendo has enough funds to outlast over a century of loss. A century? Oh my god. Which is fine, that's good and all for Nintendo, but like, I wish they would spend more aggressively. I wish instead of like them being like, cool, this will last us a century, I wish it was more like, this will last us 20 years with aggressive innovation. Okay, but to be fair, Iwata might not have calculated that the loss can increase this much. As in both the profit and loss increasing because of gain popularity. Nintendo has been around for a long time. Makes a vast variety of things and works fairly cheaply due to asset reuse and etc. I'm tired. I want to cuddle. I want to have my snack. I want to nap. I would not be surprised they can still operate at a loss for a century, if not close to it. Same. You got this, Cairo. When do you have to airport? I'm going to check before I fall asleep. I think I need to be there at like 6. I think it's like 5:50 or something when their flight lands. And so I was planning to send them a message, be like, yo, when you need me. Because they mentioned it, and I'm like, oh, do we have that written down somewhere? You know what? Fuck this economic shit. I still got 3 days left. I'm gonna farm the crap out of Helldivers too. Don't forget, if shit gets ever close, they remake Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with double the bugs and half the polygons, and Pokemon fans still buy it. Be well, my Wakas, sort of. Hi, Choco. So can I join you for nap? I mean, if I'm still on. Hence the works fairly cheaply part. Plenty of time for nap. Dude, one time my mom had me pick her up and was super anal about me being on time. And her baggage claim took an hour. That'd piss me off. That'd piss me off. I think I'd get super passive aggressive and be like, hey, I can't uphold your standards for like how closely you need to be on time. I think it'd be best if you got an Uber. I was pissed off, Lamau. Nintendo used to do cool things like Game Boy. Innovative. Nintendo DS touch dual screens, and now can't think of anything they do that's really unique. Hi, Blesky. Who the heck made you small? It was Trogdor today. My mom had the same thing happen to her, minus the anal. I just sat in the arrivals terminal in my car, watched YouTube or something, lol. I always go to the cell phone lot. And I will hang out there for a long time. Usually I'll bring, like, a Switch. I'm obviously going to bring my Switch, too, this time. Probably do a little bit of Donkey Kong. It's funny. Anytime I bring my Switch or my 3DS, my timing is impeccable, and I'm at the cell phone lot for, like, a minute. Anytime I don't bring it, their plane gets delayed, and I'm, like, at the cell phone lot for, like, 30 to 40 minutes with nothing to do. Switch was still cool, a bit underwhelming, but the concept is nice, but then Switch again. Yeah, the Switch 2 is just like Switch upgraded, but also worse battery life. Well, family's such a pain in the ass about being on time, and they're all late to everything. If somebody is, like, really a pain in the butt about, you know, my timing, but they have bad timing, I'm getting real sassy with that. If somebody was like, don't be late, I was like, don't worry, you don't know what it means to be late. Like, I'm throwing that comment back at them every fucking time. Now, my dad's pretty good about it. My mom is super, like, on time. Be early, never be late. But she herself is like that. She is not the, you need to be on time and then late herself. She is always on time or early herself. Good night, femboy. I hope your day goes great. Good night, Trogdor. Sleep well. Mwah. I don't know what's wrong with Budushkas having Death Wish just 24/7, but I legit just had one going from 0 to 100% speed in a span of a second. Trying to run through the crossing right in front of me. Hi, Wolfie. Imagine being on time. All my father left me. Pyro 2025. Are you getting that new Nintendo VR device? Fuck no. Calling it new just shows how badly it flopped for the first time. They're talking about the Virtual Boy, Yuki. You are German, you are on time. Fulfinia. We're almost done. We're almost there. I know. The Virtual Boy flopped on the initial release. Yeah, but it feels weird to, like, pick at that and really dig at them for that. Because it might have just been ahead of its time. It also was like, didn't it give headaches a lot? There's no way the newer one is going to. I was born in lateness, raised by. You weren't late until you were already a man. When someone asks someone in VR chat about watching a movie together, it's silly stuff, no? Depends. I want the Virtual Boy so bad. Actually, yes, in my company they made a joke out of it. And I'm always ready at 6:30. Hi, Wolfie. Don't dig on it, I just find it funny. Fucking Virtual Boy re-release with still no headset and a premium subscription for the god-awful games. Now they must be insane. Gave a huge amount of headaches because of the specific LEDs they used. Meowdy, booze. Love. I think this is the last part of the walk. I think when we get up this hill, going to Grimbatol, that's it, that's the end. Combination with some early tech VR lenses plus motion sickness. Yeah. I mean, I look at the problems that it had. It came out in the fucking 80s, right? Or was it the 90s? A lot of that's going to be solved. You died when holding your face against it? Do you have Discord, Yulind? I do. Socials? 1995? Yeah. There was not much VR stuff ready in 95. I'm gonna check something real quick. I wanted to check the thing that Cairo saw earlier. It wasn't full on VR. They're just able to have actual depth in game. Why are you not streaming anymore? Because streaming is about having fun and enjoying it. I think Den would just rather play games than stream it. Also lurking testing new Stellaris DLC? Okay. Yulind. Jan just told me they were younger than JoJo Part 7, and now I feel like a fossil! Oh god. It was revolutionary, but my god, did it flop. Have a good walkies, Mini Yulind. Will do. Thank you for saying hi. And then they poisoned the industry, where they began with their migraine machine, yay. Bye-bye, Wolfie, have fun in space. Had to spice the walk-up. Put on full combat gear with equipment and supplies. It started serialization in 2004. Oh god, oh damn, I am too. You're only just 30 though, you aren't that old. What was it? Shit, what was I gonna say? It sucks. It fucking sucks. When you see somebody, like a company, try something and it flops, and then that keeps them away from it. I had this with World of Warcraft and housing. 11 years ago, Warlords of Draenor came out, and they did garrisons, which was not good player housing. In fact, it didn't really let you do anything creative with it. It was just like a hub that you had a lot of practical uses for. But it was awful for the game, and people hated it. But people kind of equated it to housing. So it was like, oh, well that sucked, we're never doing player housing. World of Warcraft will never have it, and me, the housing enthusiast, was just like, no, you can't do that. You are old when you decide to be old? Old is always looming just ahead of you. You just need to keep setting new goalposts. For me, I always said old is 30. I saw it on an episode of Friends. Do you think I kept saying that when I turned 30? Fuck no. The new old to me... Hi, Kimmy. The new old to me is the YouTube bracket 35 to 45. That is an advertising bracket for YouTube. And when you hit 35, now you're old. When I hit there, it's going to change. I want to find some other metric to say this is old. Yeah, 30 is only DILF age. Don't worry too much. Streaming is a lot of social effort. Maybe when I'm on vacation or something. So the opposite of what you want. But then why did you pick streaming up in the first place? Well, they didn't know that initially, mistake. You know, you're not gonna know everything before you try it. It's really like trying a new food. Maybe I'll have fun streaming, right? Dead Space Remake 2 selling 2+ million copies and not being enough for EA, so Dead Space 2 Remake got canned. I'm still mad about that. Okay, Boomer, I'm filled with hate. Where the fuck is my Dead Space 2 Remake? The game I actually wanted to get remade because it was just the better. Shed advertisement, also 30 years old. People are going bald, white hair, mature hairline, bones hurt. Hello, Kimmy. OVK sounds good. That awful moment when industry plant Skrillex ruined the word dubstep by making it mid-range screeching and wub 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 instead of actual dub reggae and two-step influences. Industry plant Skrillex. High pink puntable YouTube creator, small puntable old girl DM tax puntable punt. Hi again, global. Dead Space 2 or Dark Souls 2? Dead Space. Shit that happened in my mid-20s, Dead Space 2. I just want to sleep all the time. Finally got a community patch to fix it yesterday. Hi, Maru. 20-year-old stiff as a board in my yoga class. Nah, 20-year-olds are already old, but I still want the remake. And how do I make content out of sleeping? You get a mod that can be at your streams while you sleep, and then you just sleep. Actually, you do what that one guy did. Who sent me this video? This guy is doing a stream, Kyra, where every day he adds a new girl to his bed from the comments. And so the first video is him, you know, sleeping, and it's literally just a live stream of him sleeping for 8 hours. And then he looked at the comments, and a girl posted there, and a girl was like, why are people watching this? This is so stupid. So he took her profile picture, put that on a pillow, like printed it onto a pillow, and, you know, the next night he was like, hey, so we got Sophie 19. She's the first girl. She's joining us tonight. Oh, good. We got a Final Fantasy 14 video that Hobbit and Cairo can't see. And people are like, dude, this is so creepy. You can't do that. And you know what he did? Hey, so we got this girl now. She's joining us for, you know, tonight's sleep. And every night he streams him sleeping with these pillows of people's faces from his chat. Girls specifically from his chat. Damn it, Yulind. Haha. Somebody posted that in Discord. I don't remember who posted it. Oh, Kizzy, Den, hi, Maru, hi, Glow. I wonder if the cases was the same in my scenario. I just hated interacting with people that didn't pass the vibe check. Plus all the drama in the community I was a part of, Yulind. Hi, Maru, hi, Leon. Den has a cute voice, I'd listen to it. You do yoga? Is it fun? That's what I'm saying. Let them sleep with you, but like non-sexual things, just sleeping. Yeah, so Cairo can't sleep with clothes on, and so he couldn't do this on Twitch. He literally fucking takes his shirt off and has pasties on and a thong when he sleeps. So, like, he's already gonna fucking fail at this. Not true. Just took a punt at that message, huh? That Yulind is also WoW size now, too. Used to in Japan. Instructor was cute. Her name was Yui. Urge to kick a field goal with his butt is that strong. What the fuck? Sleep streams are funny. Hastily slept on stream during a 72-hour stream. And just ripped ass in his sleep. Here though, that just sounds creepy as fuck. Wow, you're preventing me from seeing the game. I'm canceling you. Damn it, Yulind Cairo, I am paying the tax for mother. Micaiah raised the tax prices. Den dead. So it's 75 USD now. Micaiah taking a cut? What the heck I can, probably. I can stream with clothes on. You don't want to. Oh neat. I wanted to give it a try. Luau. Yeah, if that's not the Hawaiian, like, dance thing, then I don't know what it is. We're done. We're done. That was 5.1 miles. Let's see. Where's my mouse? There it is. 5.1 miles. Oh. No. We rest. I put a space in the wrong spot. I put W space E rest. I need to change my trackers. I don't care about that in this model. So you guys can see them flip around. Here's the bad one. Why is this to the left? What the? Hi, paddle paws. for the follow. You don't stream with clothes on already? I was thinking of the sucking pig roasting though. Resting at the park place. Damn, I showed up and he stops walking. Wait, Kyra, did he spoil 14 for you? No. No, I didn't. The next video is going to be a video, an area in Final Fantasy 14 they haven't seen yet. But we ended. So, like, they didn't see anything. They just laying in the middle of the path, so rude. Never mind, just going to pay it, I gone now. Okay. Beautiful night, better grab some food and drink like Mountain Dew. Guess it's my time to dip on God for real. No, actually, Kimmy, you have to log on and take a nap with us. I knew. Okay. We updated the title. Did our trackers. Not changing outfits. I have an expressions. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're good. We don't need to go to a new world, because this one is pretty comfy already. Anchor. Oh, cool. Pins. I think there's a very comfy couch over this way. You guys can see the space station up there. Yeah, right here. I need a drink, and then I'll sit down. But it's freezing and my headset is all the way over there. Kimmy, you know that doesn't work. Because your headset will heat up, and it'll warm up your room. Freezing is a bad excuse to not get on VRChat, because VRChat solves that problem. Ugh. I'm so small, I move like a ton. Oh, I know how to sit. I know what I'll do. Ugh. There. This worked. Oh my god, this fucking couch is so big compared to me. No! I forgot I didn't turn flying on yet. I'll be right here. I'm happy with that. Yulind, the table is huge and you were a little chibi. I'm fucking tiny. Look at how big this couch is compared to me. I'm like minuscule. Like we're all leaving peace. No. How often do people snore during nap time? Most people mute themselves when they actually fall asleep. Every now and then somebody forgets or doesn't think to, and I mute them. Pixel does it all the fucking time. Pixel will start snoring, and I will turn his mic off as the room host, and then he will turn it back on and snore again. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm all the way over here. You have like 30 minutes, you got this. I got a kitty laying on my lap. You don't want to disturb the kitty? Yeah, I do. Animals don't matter for that, Kimmy. They fall asleep in 2 seconds. My headset heats up my rooms. I have bigger concerns. Actually true. I keep my place like 2 degrees cooler than when I'm in VR. Yulind, the table is huge and you're a little chibi. Point of view, you are the phone that has games on it. My room is massive. Yuli, can I get a hug? Oh. Should I read the encyclopedia to have lore ready for the weekend? Or it might include post-Heavensward? That's your call. I've never read the encyclopedia. I don't know what's in there. Told you it's huge sofa. A little bit tiny bit like Yulind. Mostly one person. Wait, what is mostly one person? So Yuli, if I move, I may perhaps jump on VR more, because I live alone. You live alone? I thought you had, family with you. Sicko streamer disturbs sleeping cats for fun. I don't do it for fun. It's just animals is animals. They can fall asleep in 2 seconds. I've never seen a dog or a cat that has, like, sleep apnea or insomnia, right? They literally just, they lay down, they start snoring within 2 to 5 minutes every fucking time. No, when I move, I'll be living. Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna have pog spots to eep and shit for real. Okay, well, your places to shit should be the same, Kimmy. Please use your toilet in your new place. Please don't shit wherever you want. You can nap wherever the fuck you want. But please just don't shit in, like, the corner. Don't try to be unique like that. Made that cat run away, Yulind? They're coming back. Little Yulind belly kiss Yulind like a cat. Hi, Riddle. Hi, Yulind, my sweet potato. Hi, Riddle. Hi, Yulind. Man, this boomer with his dad-ass jokes. You're the one that said that. You literally said, then I'm gonna have pog spots to eep and shit. Eep wherever you want. But, like, please just shit in normal places. It's shit, dude. That's unhygienic and gross. That's unsanitary. Think I've heard of a dog with sleep apnea? Maybe it was just asthma. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Gana. Joke was funny, though. Rare Yulind W. Rare! Send this dinosaurs to the zoo. D-I-N-O-S-A. You are a dinosaur. Okay. That's my favorite song by Kesha. Can I... The problem with this spot is that I want you to see stuff moving in the background. And I don't think you can. Space animation. Static orbit? Orbit? No. I can change the sky, but it's not changing what you guys can see. And it makes sense that that can't be moving because that's the ring we're on. Nope includes all of Heavensward. The book report is on hold. Okay. I wish you guys could see the sky. So, like, you can kind of see it there, right? This is what we were on. This is the default. There's the median moon orbit, median Mars orbit, Milky Way orbit. Oh, you can't really see any of the Milky Way there. Can you see the nebula? It's kind of over there. The big old black hole. How do I get rid of this? I just summon it closer and then grab it and throw it. Or Hi Riddle, high mistake. Nope includes all of Heavensward. Cat's back. Is Den making Among Us? Not this time. There is probably an Among Us drawing somewhere in this world. Hi Cairo. Cat, what did Yulind do to a poor cat? Pull on a tablet the size of a TV. Instant happiness in the eyes. Natural actor. This is cool. Anyways, I explode Kaboom. Explode painlessly. Hopefully it's instant. I only see red lights. Man, today was a nice easy walk. I'm not against that. Nor I was mega losing frames, so I was changing world settings. Oh, really? My frames at? I'm sitting at a nice 45. Did it, like, progressively get worse as we were here? Because if that's the case, I might be more hesitant to bring people. I love this map. This is a map that, like, I'm not gonna say it's, like, I'd have as a homeworld. If I could have, oh, you know, it'd be really fucking cool for VR chat. What if you could have like random homeworlds? What if you could have like 10 worlds that you select as a homeworld, and you randomly get those as your homeworld? What is your joke world? Home? Oh, homeworld? My homeworld is Sequoia Den by Etwaldal. That's a shame to hear. My Den. Nice 45 PC. I'd say 45 frames in VR is pretty fucking good. That'd be neat. I'm at 75, but it was hitching. Oh, okay. I'm at 45, but I haven't had any hitching. I'm like super smooth. 75. Well, yeah, 75. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy high. YUU Chibi. Hi, Leia. Leia, you know how the outfit redeem works. We've got the outfit redeem. Somebody redeems it and they pick the outfit. Yeah, I get like 45 at high in VR. I have all my settings like max. I have the one thing I really do for performance is I limit myself to like 30 or 40 avatars. More than that, and I start hiding them as they get away from me. 30 frame is good enough. Running on just Garbo settings den. Hi, Leona. VR chat is the new crisis. Did I go through all my stories? We talked about Trump and Tylenol. Talked about Jimmy Kimmel is back. Oh, his first guest is gonna be Gavin Newsom. Just to piss Mag off even more. Gavin Newsom is gonna be his first guest when he comes back. I didn't know you had Chibi. It's you can see the options when you look at the redeem. If you mouse over it, it should say, you know, Chibi, Bunny, Yukata, and Moogle. I think I'm capped at 75 because 90 makes fans go burr. Crisis was optimized compared to this game, Lamarad. Well, so VR chat is optimized. It's just each world isn't optimized, right? Each world is dependent on the world creator, and so some of them are buttery smooth. It's, excuse me, some of them, they have no clue what optimization is. Or avatars, true. Y'all get above 30 in VR. I think his second guest should be Russell Howard or avatars. Could you imagine if it was, Hunter Biden? What the hell do you use? Assholes walking around with PSCSS in a public instant. A supercomputer. Chibi is also redeemed? You have a Chibi Beach Day? No. If somebody redeems something on Beach Day, I would refund it. I need to remember to turn it off for Beach Day. I don't accept redeems on Beach Day. It is the same redeem though. Optimized, yep. As long as avatars that have 10 dick toggles and 10 bones exist, this game will never be optimized. Makes you want to throttle a motherfucker. Charlie Kirk Memorial Service caused an outage for Grindr in Arizona. Exchange student didn't know how fan lights work. Pope refuses to authorize Pope AI. Pal World is making Pal Farm. It's just Animal Crossing, but Pal World theme. The last thing in my notes. A teacher in South Carolina was arrested. This guy was arrested for using a poop spray. So the dude literally had, like, you know, a spray bottle that has, like, it makes it smell like poop. Just, it's feces, the smell. It's nauseating. And this guy was just using this at the school for fucking months. He was just, like, putting it in the vents and shit, and, like, terrorism via liquid ass. Poop spray on the kids? Not directly on the kids, but he was, like, putting in the vents, and, like, they finally found him. They finally caught him spraying, like, one of the vents with it on camera. And it was like, dude, why? And, I didn't see him give a reason, but, they're suing for, like, $55,000 in damages between, you know, all the money they spent on inspections, replacing stuff, people getting sick and going to the doctor, it's like, this guy owes a lot of money because, I mean, he was fucking with the school for months with this. And it's like, dude, what is wrong with you? Russell Howard is a British comedian that's got a show that talks about world politics and likes to make fun of reps. I see. Turn off Avatar is easy, simple as. My Akios are usually excellent performance. I'm doing my part. Poop spray on the kids. Oh, fuck them out. That the type of person that will get murk in public toilet. To be fair, most schools treat most teachers like second-class citizens. Yeah, of course. And I'm sure it was like a little bit of like, I'm getting back at them, you know. The kids or the other teachers, you know, gave me a lot of shit. I'm putting the poop spray in their vent, right? It's just like, this costs money. This is like, poop spray? Hi, Ellie. Yeah, this teacher in South Carolina was arrested for spraying a school for months with a poop spray. I'm sure the teacher got pissed and decided to do something stupid. I have a feeling that's what it was too. A little bit of vengeance, just a little bit of like, I hate it here, I hate my coworkers, I hate a lot of these kids. Oh wow, I've never seen Excellent before. I don't think it was even the teacher or students. I'm sure it was the administration. Ellie, that's hilarious that it took them months to notice. Well, they noticed, Ellie. They just couldn't catch him. I guarantee you they noticed day fucking one. It was just like, where is it coming from? And like, non-normal smells. Well, no. Ellie, this is the poop spray that's like overly strong and nauseating. This is like, if you have the option of smelling a dead rat that's been decomposing for 3 months in the sun, or the poop spray, you take the dead rat because it's like such a concentrated spray. It's like people smell it and they start dry heaving because they're gonna throw up. It's not just, oh, it smells like poop. It smells like concentrated poop and it's assaulting you. It's literally like painful to your nostril. Dead rat decomposing in the sun, used as an alarm clock. Asmongold dead rat alarm clock special. I wasn't specifically referencing Asmongold, but hi, Alterator. Is that a Rouge the Bat emote? Advanced the baby girl. You know, Alterator, I actually have a Rouge the Bat rubber duck. Dang, that's nutty. Yeah, that shit will fuck you up. It's an aerosol that has a foul odor as bad, if not worse, than the smell of poop. Wow, Yuki, dang, that's nutty, Yuki. It's the bat. Riddle. I have a box of the aerosol in my prank war. Ever goes that far? Rouge the Quack based. We put it on Throne, and somebody bought it, and so I have the Rouge the Bat rubber ducky. Yeah, no, he kept putting it in like the vents or something. And, you know, they'd be like, oh god, it smells like shit in here. Call an inspector. And, they'd pop open the vents, look through all the mechanics of it, look through all the gears. And they'd be like, yeah, we can't fucking find anything. We don't know where this is coming from. And, like, they spent thousands of dollars on inspections. Thousands of dollars on, like, doctor's visits. Because people are like, I threw up because of this. I need to go to the doctor. This is horrible. They're gonna sue him for like $55,000 damage, and that's just damages. That's not like, hey, you need to pay extra because the emotional stress and trauma. Fart spray going on the Throne. Ellie, I already saw the stuff you added on Throne. The fucking house, the watch, the other stuff that's like $2 million. Did you evaluate my suggestions on Throne, Yulind? Yes, I did. I did not do them on stream. So the next time we talk about Throne suggestions in like a week, or the next time there's just a lot of stuff on Throne, I will fucking go over them. Ugh. She's so proud of it. I can hear Ellie laughing, and I can see her model's dumb little smile about it. Ugh. 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 Maximum comfort. I remember someone hid weed in the vents, and everyone in the school got high. Now they need to lock him up, but clean his jail with the same poop spray. No, he doesn't deserve the stuff he inflicted on others. He just deserves some punishment, but eye for an eye is not a good policy. Fart in a jar would be cooler. Hell yes, Lamau. Oh no, the house is a trend. I hate trends like that. The house? You're talking about the Amazon house? Okay. When it comes to tiny homes, I need VR. Like, I need VR. So a lot of the tiny homes are like, I can't live with that. There is one tiny home on Amazon. It's not a tiny home, it's like a fold-up home. That I look at that and it's super fucking tempting because it's like, oh, that's the perfect amount of size. Comes with a kitchen, comes with a bathroom, comes with like a small bedroom area and then like a main living room area, and it's like, that's exactly what I need. That's exactly what I want. Fuck. Come on, just to troll him. In the comments, they talked about someone that used fox urine as a prank, and they had to remove the carpet and scrub the concert to get rid of it. That's so shitty, damn. Think of how well that delivery expanding flat pack Amazon home would go with your shed. No, I don't want a shed. Maybe if I ever lived on the Missouri land that we have, but no. Oh, I just heard a text message go off. I wonder if that's my parents telling me what time I need to pick them up. Hi, Zvi. It's shed time, baby. You want a tiny home, just pay for someone to lay a foundation, and I'll just build you a small house? No. I think I'd take the, There's like a 13 to 14,000 tiny home on Amazon that's like the perfect fucking size, and if I lived in an area that didn't have a lot of bugs, I'd heavily consider that. Granted, it would need to be on... Okay, so the only place that I could build a house away from my parents is Louisiana. They own land in Louisiana and have told me if I ever want to build a house there, I can. Other than that, I have to stay with them. So they're looking at North Carolina right now, which that'd be an okay place to build the tiny home. That'd be a fine place for the pop-up Amazon home. However, like, I don't know if I'd need it there. Like, they're looking at places that I would just have a basement anyway. Harold stopping by mid-chores. Well, Nodders has certifications to build a house. Oh, really? Hell yeah. I don't know. I still haven't seen the quality of your work, nor am I, like, really looking to contract anybody across the country. I don't even really want my own house right now, Leia. Even like, if I suddenly had a shit ton of money, if it was, like, multi-millionaire, I would not buy a house. I would absolutely be a renter. And while I hate the idea of paying rent and whatnot, renting a place comes with, you know, maintenance that does all the shit for you, right? I don't want to mow the lawn. I don't want to garden. I don't want to, like, do anything around the house like that. Fucking getting up on the roof or shit, ugh. But owning an apartment, owning, like, a nice, apartment in a city that, like, you know, oh, the toilet has this problem, I call maintenance and they come fix it. I had that for 3 years and that was kind of nice. You don't talk like you live in a Starship Troopers bug world. I mean, in Louisiana, there's a lot of fucking bugs. They have a lot of mud wasps, and I'll be fucking damned if I build a not fully sealed Amazon pop-up house in Louisiana. Enjoy the chores, take care. I doubt they're going to enjoy the chores, but I hope they go fast. I hope something good happens to them. Oh, they're doing chores. So no UU streamer house. If I had fuck you money, if I'm like, I come into 50 to 100 million, I would look into the streamer house. It'd technically be like the streamer apartment complex. I would look into getting a building in some city, not like a super big popular city, but I'd want to, own a building and rent the land there. I don't know how expensive that would cost. This is a situation of money is no object, right? And then I would rent out the apartments in that building to friends, but I wouldn't even like really rent them out. I'd probably just let them live there for free and just eat the cost of that building. Now it'd be something that this has to last 50 years, right? And so it would have to be like, I'm looking at a view of no profit. Can I keep doing this for 50 years and just provide a house for my friends? Alternatively, much cheaper, I build a house in some area where I buy land, and then I build smaller houses that are like, like 1-bedroom apartments and like 10 of those in the area. And then that's where my friends stay. And I give them small jobs like gardening. That's these two. They get paid $1,000 a month for that. But I've been warned that that doesn't work in a lot of areas. And so at the very worst, I could do that in Louisiana, but I don't know. It's a lot of logistics and things that like I don't really need to think about. I don't have the money for it. Hi, Baldier. Walking me, that is your job. Fuck the Gulf Coast. I would not build anything near it. Hi, Logitech, Pat. You don't pay me for being your chair? Oh, wait, I would pay you. Yuki? It would be something like, you're the one picking up the groceries every 3 days for everybody. There's a grocery list that people add to. You've got the company credit card, and you go pick up the groceries every 3 days. I'll be the chef? Sorry, there's already one person who wants to be the chef. Costco run every 3 days. True, but fish. I don't know, it's one of those things is like, I'd want to find a little task for everybody so that I don't have to do chores. But, I don't know. Oh, I'll be your secretary then. What fish? You can pay me to be the handy person who added 6 kilograms of pistachios again. Hee hee. That is just collective housing, isn't it? Basically. Except, I own everything. I'll be the henchman butcher. I don't know. What 10 jobs could I, make for 10 people in a little, like... Imagine, like, a 10-house village, right? Yulind landlord arc. Yeah, except I'm not charging them money. I'm giving them a place to live, providing utilities, and giving them $1,000 a week for an easy job. Cult of walkers, they would not be required to walk. Like, I'd want one of them to do the gardening for the 10 houses, right? And that'd be Foss, because Foss actually likes gardening. And any expenses he takes on for gardening would go through the company, right? I'm not making him be like, all right, you gotta go pay for a lawnmower or something like that. There'd be a gardener. There'd be a chef. There'd be, somebody cleaning. What else would there be? Yeah, I'm thinking stuff like that. Cult of the Lamb. OST starts playing. Who was I watching play that recently? Somebody was playing Cult of the Lamb. I don't remember who. Was it Paperbag? I think it was Paperbag. I know at least the area where my family is good land, plus you get hot summers and cold winters. Paper, yeah. IT guy to manage the network servers. Yeah, but is that as much work as, like, the gardening stuff? Here's the thing. I wouldn't want it to be, like, this person is essentially doing a full-time job gardening, and this person is like, they don't do anything and then work for an hour every 3 months when something goes wrong, right? That seems a little unfair. I don't know. It's one of those things that's like, if I was genuinely serious about this, I'd fucking commit hours to planning this out with Excel sheets and whatnot. And off the top of my head, it's just like, the deer herder. No. Is it time? If I'm being honest, I'll just garden for Yulind. No one understands flowers and botany more than me. I don't know, Leia. You're kind of claiming to be the best at a lot of things. Depends how much home servers, game servers you are running. The paperclip maximizer. Ugh, is it time? Is it time? Who's even live right now? I'm the worst at selling myself the Coyote Whisperer. This one's live. This one's live. This one's just me. Let's see. There's kind of a lot of targets. What is this person doing? What about this person? You know, I think we just go fucking. Yulind, on the thing earlier. It's safe, just awkwardly worded, I think. I already looked at it, and I have since gotten my own. So I'll evaluate that again. God, you such a dork. I love you. What did I even do? This is me. Well, one of the streams I had open earlier rated me. I had Kuro's stream open and they'd rated me. Ugh. But for now... flying. I had the auto pitch on the whole time. How high can... That's a pretty cool view, right? You've got the houses there. What does it look like with all the different things? Earth. You can't see any of them there. I don't know. This one's just fucking cool. That sounded really funny. We in Ring World. Thank you, Logitech. We're going to stalking. He's playing Infra. I don't know anything about this game. I don't know if it's puzzles or spooky. But that's where we're going. Oh, we have a tumbling orbit. Bring up this. Good walk today. It was. Flash raid. Stalking you. Glad to see you back, hey. Those 2 days were very weird. It wasn't a long time, so it's not like, oh man, I'm totally out of it. But it was just like, it felt like such a removal from reality. With that being said, thank you for keeping me company. We did 5.1 miles. Thank you, Yulind and chat, for the great time. Bye-bye, goodbye. No Final Fantasy Day. I don't think Kairo's planning to stream it. If they do, I'm not gonna be there, which is fine. I think they are gonna play Borderlands or Easy Code Delivery. And then I've got a wild raid. So yeah, a somewhat quiet Tuesday for me. Because I gotta go pick up my parents. But, that being said, I love you. Bye.
Community. Unidentified person of interest. Cooperation.
Okay.